Hey, what is up? We are live. We are going to do drafters today. We are going to give a ticket away in the second draft, like usual. Let's say hi to the chat. We got Bestball on call. We got Jamie Perogue. We got JT. We have smokers here. Uh, yeah. So I mean, I just made something up for fun. The name didn't matter. The second option is what mattered. But we will get into drafting after the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
All right. Put in the chat real quick. Do you want to do a main or a super flex? Super flex only needs 4. The main needs 9. I'm fine with either. The super flex might be a little better to fill. Let us know what you want. Like if we can get the main filled, I would rather do the main, honestly. So let's try to do the main right now. I'm going to enter the main. We're going to see if we can get the main to fill. That's kind of where I'm at. I would rather do the main. I love Superflex stuff. I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of the structure of the drafter Superflex thing, though. I've still only done one, and I want to save a bunch for Superflex and Sunday. So, what's up, Mike Rob? How we doing, Roni? We are over on drafters today, sir. So I didn't mean to ignore your message yesterday. I popped it up, but it's hard to get through everything with a guest. We got Game Tight. We have Air Jeff. I believe that was while the guest was on. But yeah, we had a really good, fun time yesterday on stream. Hopefully today goes just as good. Like it stayed very active. Chat was good. Everybody had a good time. I drafted 2 good teams. The Pug was awesome with Meg, and then I drafted 2 more good teams. But playing Superflex for 20K, whether it's a 200K puppy on Underdog, feels pointless. Like, that's not the point for me. I don't care about, like, the top prize overall. Like, number one, this is only 11,000 people, right? The thing is that if you were to max this, you got to get to 6th place to get your money back, which feels pretty bearish for me. And like this, you're playing against 112,000 people, and it's 10x the money, right? But if you were to max this, you know, you get top 30-ish to get your money back, but you still have the weekly upside to get all of your money back as well. $15 filling faster. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. We only need 2 more. Only need 2 more for the main right now. I mean, that's what we're trying for, right? Like that's why we're playing these games, is to get first. But in the event that you don't get exactly first, like you still want paid out some, right? And that's why, like, the puppy is a really good structure. The main event, I love I know some people don't like that first isn't 500K and that they added the weekly winners, but I think the weekly winners element on top of it is actually awesome. So yeah. Yeah, I figured you would like because you only care about what the top prize is. I'm not that way. I care about. I think getting a top 10 finish is hard enough. You should get rewarded very well for any top 10 finish. That's kind of where I'm at. I like these are massive tournaments. Yes, first should get paid more, obviously, but any top 10 finish, like it shouldn't feel like a punishment to get a top 10 finish. And I kind of feel like that's the way that this tournament is. Aloha, aloha, aloha. We are filled. We got the 108. We got DB bets at the 10. We have 0 at the 3, game tight at the 2. And is this Jordan Madden there? Let me know. So, I don't recognize very many of these names, by the way. Just 4 of us in here. Oh, Smokers is in here. Smokers is in at the 7. And by the way, to get in the giveaway, #who, you need to have an account on Drafters to receive the ticket. You need to type #who in, and you need to be present whenever I roll. I'm going to do a second one, and we're going to roll during the second draft. And that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, that's not what I want. I want mine to be more ceiling, less floor. Why is this not saving? Oh, okay. There we go. You were in the draft before YouTube. Really? Because I'd been live for a bit. I mean, I'm live at 4 p.m. exactly every day, man. Like, I get it. But I am live 4 p.m. Don't mind if I do. Sorry about that. I was fighting the tool for a second. So we can kind of just remove it here. I mean, JSN all the way back. Like, I love this. JSN or Amon-Ra all the way back here. Absolutely. Saquon at 5. I guess so. I guess we're Saquon at 5 in here. Amon-Ra all day. All day Amon-Ra at 8. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll do that. Nody came up for me, Sladen. So another thing to do is if you actually use notifications, and I'll never recommend people to use notifications, by the way. Notifications annoy me. But if you set your notifications to personalized, they seem to do better. Like, instead of all, go to personalized. Whenever because there was one or two channels I actually get notifications for, and whenever I set it to all, I wasn't getting all of them. But whenever I went to personalized, it worked. So I would recommend to go to personalized. I don't need to know. Right, exactly. Like, that's why I was like, I'm here at exactly Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. I have an exact schedule. Welcome, Terry. Do you guys know what day Dinger and baseball contents end regular season and shift to playoffs? I believe we have the end of this week, one more week, and then like one more 2-week section, and then it's the playoffs, I believe. Shout out the 12 hole. AJ Devon. Yeah, shout out. Look at that. Lamb Jefferson. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. That's super fun. Shout out the 12 hole for sure. I thought it was weird Hampton was coming back. Like, I understand what I'm a luck sack here did. Like, somewhat. Like, I would hear an argument for James Cook over CeeDee Lamb. I'm not going to believe it, but I'll at least listen to it, right? So, yeah, so the Dogmass Solver will be live, I believe, very soon. I'm still helping him with the prototype of it. But I really like it. The new updates, it has actually, let me move that over. Yeah, so like the new updates is it actually has ADP shifts show up, like who's moving up, who's moving down on your tool on top of it, which is super nice to know, right? Like you know the trends without even doing anything. Like I would actually take Trey McBride at 32. All right, so to say I'm much more into Brees than Kyron. And let's move that back over. There we go. I'm actually kind of into Brees Hall this year. I know not everybody is. I think that I think everybody's just expecting them to be a complete and utter dumpster fire. In every scenario that's not true, the Jets' prices are pretty solid. So on DK last night in a main, I got Jonathan Taylor, Ashton Genty, and then Brees Hall fell to 38 to me. I got Zay Flowers and Brees. Now all four of those players have bye week 13. And Lamar fell to 59, so I had my first 5 rounds was all by week 13. But I built out of it, right? Like, but I think that was super fun. I think they do at a point, like whenever your first 3 of your first 4 picks are running back, and they're all bye weeks, like all the same bye week. Now when bye weeks don't matter in playoff stuff as much. In total points, it absolutely matters. By the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash a like, that would be great. So I'm wondering how far Travis is going to start falling. So it's being laggy here. I'm going to take Loveland. That's what I'm going to do. I think Loveland's such a good price. If you had JT last year, you could have had all the same by his first 6 rounds. Okay, Superflex, in your opinion, should I get 2 or 3 early? I think you should. I kind of think that in total points, you should get 1 in the first 2 rounds and then 1 or 2 later. Unless you have a massive fall, like generally. Because in total points, you're looking at having the best possible roster for the entire season, which means you have to hit on the late quarterback generally. So if I get a first round quarterback in Superflex, I'm generally, for total points, I'm going to push quarterback a bit more. Took Scat to farm a good team grade from who? Got it. Got Nice and Blunt in here. Welcome. You guys aren't so nice and blunt. I'm sure you are, but yeah. And I assume that that's going to happen. He's already kind of started this fall because of the rumors that he might end up still being there. I'm just going to scoop up Travis. Like, I've stopped taking him because I know he's going to be cheaper in the contests that are like just available. So the guy who takes the value of Travis is the guy who pulled Barkley up to 5. You'll love to see it. I'm just a big believer in the Kellen Moore offense, man. Like, just a big believer in that offense. That's where I'm at. Like, Christian Watson all day right there. No, he wasn't. He wasn't really efficient. I agree, but I really like Kellen Moore's offense. And not that I dislike Travis or Liam Cohen's offense. Like, I like Liam Cohen's offense a lot as well. But I just think that the Saints are going to score a lot of points this year. And yeah, I think that Travis is probably a fine pick. Dude, 20-second and 8-hour formats in BBM end up sort of. Like, when it, so the way it works is it's all one tournament. And after round 1, after your pod, it reseeds. I don't know why, but my lights are flickering. Hopefully my power doesn't go out. But so everything reseeds, and you could, if you're a slow drafter, you could get in a pod with the fast drafter. That is just how it works. I don't really want to take Jaden. But if Brian Thomas goes, I'm going to, I think. All right, Brian Thomas it is. Crazy storms on East Coast. The system will create a league winner. Saints players all the way. Yeah, I'm very in on that system. Oh. Well, like, I don't disagree overall with this, but Travis, like, I think that he's going to be able to be out there in passing situations as well as Kamara. What's up, Mufasa? Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. And I'm just curious where he's going to fall to. Like, people really don't like ETN. Like, I was one of those. I was very, very out on ETN before free agency because I thought there was no chance they were gonna keep him, and I didn't see the Saints going out and signing somebody. And in my opinion, unless he landed with Dallas, he was going to drop in value. But the Saints are like one of the only offenses that his value could have been higher. If he becomes a mid 4th round pick, I'm fully in. Like that's where I'm at. They didn't they restructured, right? They just restructured his current contract. Yeah, I just had like a Wrath of God. Looks like nothing fell and power is on, so win. I mean, Chuba could be a pretty good pick back here, right? I don't take a. I mean, Jalen Hurts at this point, I think I just take, right? I'm just going to take Jalen Hurts. And we're going to be fine with it. And if Trevor comes back around, we'll take him. So for the audio listeners, we have a 1-2-3-1. This is a drafter's main. We got Jalen Hurts, running backs, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, wide receivers, Amon-Ra, Christian Watson, Brian Thomas, tight end, Colston Loveland. I don't like it's all good. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for being supportive, JT. I get it. It's 197 degrees in the shade. You mean 97, I assume? Brooks Truther, but yeah, I that's kind of where I'm at. I agree with that. But Chuba is starting to get to a price that I think he's worth mixing in for sure. I would definitely take Downs here. Yeah, Downs is a really good fit for this team. Often when we have too much confidence in a situation where we should probably be more skeptical, if the bull case is Kellen Moore, that's a great thesis. Well, like, there's other reasons. Travis actually fits the way that offense works pretty well. I'm a believer in Tyler Shuck. Their offensive line is pretty solid. I think that their offensive line is actually better than the Jaguars' offensive line. I think that they're going to score close to the same amount of points this year as the Jaguars. I know that's wild, but that's kind of where I'm at. I think that even in a backfield that's 60-40, I think Travis can pay off the round 4 capital pretty easily. Like, if you look at these other running backs, Kyron's going to be about 60-40. Jacobs won't be, but like everybody after him will, right? So if he drops down here, I'm kind of in. I think that they're going to score a bunch of points. Four or 5 turn, I'll draft ETN. I 3-4 turn, I think the 3-4 turn was a really solid price for him. 4-5 turn, I'll have like 14-15%. No, I'm not gonna lie about it. I will be fully in at that price. All the way in. I mean, hopefully we get Corum here. If we don't get Corum, we might just take another naked quarterback, call it good. Actually, Dobbins is here. Let's take a Dobbins share. He graded out slightly better with the tool. I do like Dobbins. I don't draft as much of him as I should. I've been kind of blindly clicking for him lately in this range. So let's go ahead and get a Dobbins share this time. I can find ETN production later. Yeah, I totally understand that as well. But the thing is I don't like any of the receivers to go in that range. Like Igbuka, I'm like, absolutely give me Travis over Igbuka. Give me like Travis versus Garrett Wilson's pretty close. Higgins I like more. Like if Waddle and McLaurin end up ahead of him, I totally understand that. Like Wilson, I'm like, I think it's like a coin flip. Waddle, now that he's going up there, I'll probably just take Waddle and McLaurin probably over him. But Luther Burden, I think, is kind of a wash as well. So, like not on Neighbors at all. Like I'm pretty out on Neighbors this year. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like I'm not worried about it. I think it's fine. Like the only reason I'm worried is that people in the non-time box contest are going to have cheaper shares. That's the only thing that worries me about the Travis bag. I stack when I can. I don't go fully out of my way to stack unless it's only like bringing a player up a couple picks, basically. Or unless I'm trying to do something super fun with a game stack. I think he could be a league-winning click. Like, I will say in drafters, he's probably a little worse of a click than he is an underdog. But any single week, he could put up 25 points. And a 25-point playoff week is kind of league-winning upside, man. Like, as much as like you want to talk about no league winner, all that stuff, in playoff formats, anybody who can put up a 25-point week has league-winning potential. I mean, he did it once versus Cincinnati. Does that really count? Not every pick needs to be a league winner. No, right. I get that. But I don't think you're respecting Travis. Like, I don't think you're respecting that role enough. Alvin Kamara has also not been super healthy as of late. So that's another thing. They took Goddard already? I'll take Isaiah Likely. I don't like the Likely price very much, but we'll do it here. What's more valuable, ETN in the late third or a good ham sandwich? I mean, ETN is way more valuable. I mean, good for you. Like, I disagree with a lot of what you're saying, Zero. Like, I just disagree with a lot of it. Yes, he was inefficient, but nobody was efficient in the goal line role with that Jacksonville offensive line. He's going to a team with a new offensive line and a different scheme. He has always been worse at the back half of the year than the beginning of the year. That is a fact. But I'm not really worried about it, man. Especially in total points. Like in total points, he's going to have a lot of really big games early on. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. But it has talking points and stuff, right? Like it has talking points in it, and like I appreciate the engagement, man. Man, I'm just taking Zero's lunch today, says DB. I mean, you are killing this draft. If like Chuba at a fall is a really good pick, you got the Aaron Jones fall, C-Rod. I like the DB Bets team there quite a bit. We need to have sandwich poll so I can vote for anything else. Not a big ham guy, huh? I mean, I didn't love I like the Loveland pick. He has that league winning upside. I don't know. Like I don't love or hate this team. I think this team is fine. I don't think it's like elite. This guy taking Dallas Goedert well above ADP with multiple guys ahead of him in ADP, which was my plan for the Jalen Hurts stack. Like, it sucks, but it's whatever. It's the worst cut. Well, right. I mean, obviously. Canadian bacon? So what do we want to do here? Adonai Mitchell's all the way up here now. He's at 150. Did he pass Omar? Adonai Mitchell passed Omar Cooper on drafters? Huh. Well, I know you love Kellen Moore. I mean, let's just take Omar Cooper after Adonai Mitchell. Sounds good to me. Give me that Trader Joe's. I don't think I've ever had Trader Joe's. What? Vele's a good pick, man. Like, in a 20-round format, Vele should be drafted in more than like he should be drafted in at least 20% of leagues, right? Like, I'm not saying he should be 100% drafted, but yeah. What's up, David Harris? We got a question here. Gibbs Rice, Jeremiah Love, or is that Jordan Love? Probably Jeremiah. Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, Hurts, Metcalf, Laporta, Pearsall, Matthew Golden, JCM. Okay, those are just your picks in order. What format, sir? You got, I think that's a pretty solid team. It's solid all the way around. He's got Anchor Gibbs, man. Oh, yeah. Then the next one at JCM, Pacheco, Algier, Bigsby, Wicks. Yeah. Yeah, I would say you need another RB. Are you at the one hole, sir? let's just take Flournoy here. Call it good. Oh, it's a BBM. Yeah, I think you need another running back before JCM for sure. Like at least a J.K. Dobbins or a Blake Corum or something like that. Like the next running back being. Oh, never mind. No, that's Jeremiah Love. No, you're good. That's a fine team. That's a fine team. Like I think it's fine. It's a little on the thin side on RB2, but like it's perfectly fine. And by the way, if you have a Drafters account, use hashtag who to enter the giveaway. If you don't have a Drafters account, use promo code capital H 2 little O's to sign up on Drafters. You'll get a 100% deposit match for up to $100. Then you'll have a Drafters account, and then you can win the free ticket I'm going to give away today. During the second draft, I will be rolling a dice, whatever that 20-sided dice says, whatever. If it pops up 13, we'll be doing the spin in round 13. So hashtag who to enter, promo code who to get your deposit match. So running backs here. So I got Loveland, I got Likely. I think I like Brian Robinson if he makes it to me. Yeah, working outside is the worst. Hashtag rigged, says Mike Rob. And by the way, if you just popped in, if you can smash the like, that would be fantastic. I mean, I know it says it doesn't add anything, but I'm taking Travis Hunter if he makes it. Okay. Let's do what the tool says here and do the Sean Tucker. I like Sean Tucker a bit as well, so let's trust the math. Yeah, we're doing another Drafters main after this. After I do this and the reviews, we'll be doing that. Working inside is pretty so. I despise working outside. I work inside without AC, and I do not like being outside. I don't like it. Not a fan. I used to work in kitchens that landscaping. Yeah, I the people who like being outside absolutely love those jobs though. Like, shout out to those people because I don't want to be those people. I don't want to be those people at all. I'm glad we have those people. I'm very glad because I don't want to do it. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. Definitely going to take Katron here if he's available and shut down RB. Absolutely. RB closed out. Now we're looking at wide receivers. There is a guy, like, I do kind of want Wicks if he comes back. It's great. If he doesn't come back, whatever. I'm not really that worried. It's going great, Quill. How is Quill? Wish I could do yard work inside. Yeah, DB's kind of getting bailed out here. Like I was close to taking B Rob over Sean Tucker. I like B Rob over Sean Tucker. The math said to take Tucker though. I don't have them that far apart in my ranks, so it makes sense as well. Still at work? Copy. Don't forget hashtag who to join the giveaway. We're about done with the first draft, and we will be doing a we'll definitely be doing a giveaway in the second draft. And we still have the old dice out ready to see what round we get it. I mean, I hope not. Yeah, Quill's logo is awesome. Got to roll an 8, says Mike Rob. I don't know. I haven't rolled a really high number yet. I've rolled 11 twice. I rolled 3 or 4 twice. I'm guessing it's like a 17. I'm going to guess I roll high this time. Or 6. Stay away from that 7. All right, so I mean, I like Mooney. This likes Mooney. Let's do Mooney. I mean, quarterbacks are completely dead. Tight ends are completely dead. So we're just going to, have insane wide receivers, probably. Maybe have a 2-7-9-2 or something. Late QBs and tight end, non-existent. Absolutely not. Yeah. 15 is your guess. The date, got it. I don't. The math likes it though. I might take a Stour share, which I hate as well. Like, I'm not in on Stowers. Like, pretty much, I'm pretty out on Stowers. But with the Hurts pick, it could make sense. I would honestly be happy if somebody took him so I don't have to think about it. Like, it really likes Cooper Kupp. It likes Jordan James. It actually really likes Gesicki. Hey, true enough, Sladen. There's a lot of guys. Oh, I'm not believing in them. But I also think in 20 rounds, like, taking a share or two is probably okay. Especially on a team like this where I shouldn't require him having Loveland and Likely, you know. And if he spikes, he spikes. It's a really big win, you know. I think it's fine on a team like this. So Stowers does go, thankfully. I don't have to do that. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and take a 7th running back here. We're just going to take Jordan James. We're stopping these 2 quarterbacks. We're stopping probably at those 2 tight ends. Probably 2 more wide receivers. I don't know. feel like I'm fully out on Njoku, man. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear positive news, like some way. I'm just looking at history right now. We don't know. The history, it shows that Shanahan never plays a year one guy. He always talks up the year one guy in training camp and then uses the year two guy. It's just what Shanahan has always done. He always talks about the guy. They always draft a guy in the third round, literally exactly the third round. And they talk him up and then they don't use him. So it's just Jordan James to me. Now, generally, they don't take a player that is labeled as a 7th round pick in the 3rd round. They may actually try to prove a point with Black. Like, if Black is getting used, it's because they're trying to prove that they're not wrong more than anything else. Did you get blinded by the Kohler eclipse? I mean, just look at the amount of money Kohler got versus. So, number one, I've never been in on Oronde Gadsden all offseason to a big degree. I understand he's got a big upside, but he also doesn't really fit, in my eyes, what McDaniel will want to do too much. I could be totally wrong there. He only really had a couple games where he was really good. It wasn't a McDaniel guy. They brought in multiple people. They actually paid Kohler a lot of money. They didn't pay Njoku anything. Like, I just get this feeling that, like, I kind of think they're just going to be in three wide receiver sets most of the time. Kohler was. So, I'm not even saying I love Kohler. I'm just kind of out on all three at this point. I'm just basically out on all three. I'll take a Kohler share here and there in round 20. I'll mix in Gadsden if he falls to the 160s. But I don't really like anything going on there. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at with it. I think Kohler's going to get a lot of snaps. And I think that he's going to be on the field a lot, but not be effective as a catcher. And I think that everything's going to funnel to the wide receivers. No, right, exactly. But number one, there's only 2 tight ends on that team instead of 3. And number 2, like, Gunnar Helm was a better prospect than Gadsden. So there is that. Neither is my answer. I agree. Kohler's better than Troutman, man. Like, Kohler was behind 2 other guys that were very strong pass catching tight ends. So we don't actually know how good he could be as a receiver. We got a 2, 7, 8, 3 here. We got Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff. Running backs: Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, J.K. Dobbins, Tyrone Tracy, Sean Tucker, Katron Allen, Jordan James. Wide receiver: Amon-Ra, Watson, Brian Thomas, Josh Downs, Omar Cooper, Flournoy, Mooney, and Kupp. It's fine. It could definitely get there. it could definitely get there, is what I'll say. And then Loveland, Likely, and Mayer, pretty solid at tight end. I think this is just a solid team, not like any elite team, but a very solid team. Maybe sometimes that's the kind of stuff that rises to the top, though. Let's look at the Cruise team. We got Game Tight at the 2. We got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Dak Prescott, Malik Willis, CJ Stroud. Running backs, Bijan, DeAndre Swift, Quinshon Judkins, Jalen Warren, Rashad White, and Nick Singleton. That is a lot of wide receiver. That is a really, really strong running back room. I like these receivers so far. We got Nico Pickens, Wandale, Golden, Tucker, Tesla, Troy Franklin, Jalen Tolbert, Dulcich, Bardner, and Fryermuth. You should have stopped at five RBs, man. Like, you have all of this capital up here. Singleton being an extra tight end when you push it that far is just going to help a lot. And then we got 0. We got a 2-5-9-4. We got Lamar. We got Patrick Mahomes. We have Derrick Henry, Cam Scatabo, Tony Pollard, Ramondre, George Halani. Love this. Jamar, Zay, Jordan Addison, Jalen McMillan, Denzel Boston, Debo Samuel, Dontavian Wicks, Rashad Bateman, Tyquan Thornton. I didn't even realize you took Thornton. Wicks. That's kind of funny. Kelsey, Kincaid, Juwan, Otten. That's very strong. I like that team as well. That is it for the members. We are jumping in the next lobby, everybody. We are in the next $15 main. And let's go ahead and run the countdown for fun. We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, mix, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who waits, immortal. We are waiting on 6 in a main here. And by the way, hashtag who to enter the giveaway, everybody. Hashtag who, enter the giveaway. We're giving away a Drafters main ticket. You need to be a sub on the channel to type. And then you also need to have a Drafters account and to be here when I draw your name. If you're not here, I will re-roll. I would have... I would have had Dontavian Wicks if somebody didn't take him, and you would have got Mayer. Because I queued him up. But, it's all good, man. Like, I'm not, like, I could have taken him ahead of ADP. The naked Jalen Hurts thing, it doesn't bother me. I got him at a 10-pick discount. And I think most people would have forced that stack. So, no, I like Wicks too. I think it was a good pick by you. I just thought that for my team specifically, I liked Jordan James there. Jordan James, elite upside. I just felt like taking that. And whenever Stowers went, I felt like I wanted to, there's a lot of receivers I like at the end of drafts. And if I end up with an unstacked Jalen Hurts, it's not really the end of the world, you know? So that was where I was at. He can stay there. 0 sniping, ban him. What's up, Lutz? How we doing? Yeah, that is definitely true. Definitely true. So we need 4 more for a Drafters main event, everybody. So what you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to play the Omar Cooper clip when I took Omar Cooper. So we have some time to fill. Let's go. Do you want to join Updog? Yeah, we can I'll send you the link. Give me a second. One second. All right. You got the link, sir. I was just saying I was going to be alive. I will tell you, I didn't know if you wanted to draft with me, like against me, like in the stream. You know, I don't really do shared drafters drafts because I'm not going to track. I'm not going to write it down, and track it. If you want to write it down, track it, you can. But you're welcome to join. We need 2 more drafters main. 2 more for a drafters main. Who tell your origin story. Yeah, I mean, we already told the origin story, man. We told it. Nice. Yeah, it drafters is a way different. Nice. That works out well. I think that's the way it's like. I think I'm going to start doing drafters that way, like invite guests on, but also make them jump in with me. I mean, we only need 1 more to fill this lobby, so we're pretty close. I mean, we just seen Saquon go at 5. All right, rolling the dice. We got an 18. So we will be this entire time basically at the end of the draft is where we will be doing it. So we got the 104, 0 at the 12, Up Dog at the 10, Miley at the 9. Jordan, I believe, if you remember, sorry, I did not notice. We got D-Boy at the 6, Game Tied at the 5, Nice and Blunt at the 2. Good luck, everybody. Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's going on? Who?
Not much. Yeah, no, I was just saying, hey, I'm actually doing drafters today because I know you can't draft over on DraftKings.
I thought that was a formal invite.
It's all like I don't mind having people on. Like we can give me a second to resize. I guess don't really need to resize it. Here in the next pick or two, it'll be moved down. But you're pretty close to having this tool completely out, right?
I mean, the extension's been finalized today. I was supposed to be launching today. I still might launch in the wee hours of the night, but I got a little distracted by the World Cup. I went out and had some drinks yesterday, and
yeah,
was watching the game just now. So we're a little behind schedule, but we're hours, days away maybe from it being public. So pretty hyped.
Yeah, what I was telling you is I've been drafting from my phone, but I'm blowing up my browser so I can see the tool numbers. And I'm watching TV and drafting from my phone, but watching what the tool's doing on the TV or
Yeah.
on my monitor.
That's fun. That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
So like I am technically mobile drafting, but I'm not also like
A lot of people do that too. Like even at their computer, they just like using their phone so they can watch it on their browser and then still do drafts on their phone.
Well, I mean, if you're going to use tools, like it makes sense
Yeah,
to.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So round 18, we will be rolling to see who wins. Hashtag who to enter the giveaway. Will be giving away a drafter's main ticket. It took them a while last time to send the ticket out, but they always get to it. They have a lot of people. They have a lot of people that they give tickets to, so they sometimes get lost.
Are you guys gonna make me take CMC at the 110 here?
I took CMC a couple times at the 109.
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go AZ cards. Absolutely. Didn't realize this was a slow draft. I mean, that would be the worst. Like, remember that day last year where drafters switched the sides of the draft?
Like the button?
Yeah, they switched
Yes.
the button around.
I do remember that.
I'm still mad at them.
I think I was watching a stream. I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
And I tried to join to like get in the lobby with the stream, and I clicked slow, and I was like, "What the hell's going on? Like, why am I not in this draft?"
Yeah, I luckily noticed that it was a slow because it was taking forever to fill. It'd been like 25 minutes, and it was still like 3 people in the draft. I'm like, why is this taking so long? I looked again, and I was like, oh, it's a slow.
Yeah, for creatures of habit, you can't go changing buttons on us. That's
yeah. You can't just flip sides. Like
that's gonna break our brains
every single time. All right, so yeah, every once in a while you still have to like refresh the page, but that's not that big of a deal. But it's probably because I have like 4 windows up. So I have noticed that if I have a window up behind the window, it like almost like it reads through both, and it will bug out sometimes.
Like if you're multi-tabling?
No, like if I have, because I literally like, I want Nico here. No, like I keep a browser behind the browser I stream on with all the StreamYard stuff,
Mhm.
and I think it reads through, like somehow, I don't know. Like it seems to, if I have multiple windows up, it seems to, not tabs but windows, it seems to be weird. But that could just be my PC.
Yeah, it seems like there is some sort of like even when I install the extension on my laptop, I'm getting like weird things happening on my laptop, and obviously my laptop is like not very powerful, and I think it's a little CPU intensive. So like on DraftKings where sometimes you get that clock error like on the site, you get that yellow box. I don't get it on my home PC. On my laptop, I get it constantly. So again, I'm not a programmer. I'm just kind of vibe coding, and it's a bit of a can of worms to get this stuff dialed in, but it's working. It's working good enough. And I can always update and then troubleshoot.
I ain't gonna lie, I really wanted. Let's have fun here. Let's pull T up. I don't think 3 straight receivers is ever really a great idea on drafters.
It's fine. I mean,
well, like you look over the last 2 years, all of the top like 8 running backs are always in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, they're drafted high. Yeah.
So even if you get a smash running back down the board, like if you don't have one of the 2 like top scorers, you pretty much don't have a chance to finish first.
Yeah, I mean it's true. Just like obviously the RB 1, 2, 3 are just going to score more points than the field, so it's hard to get back. But like at the same time, it's a PPR site. It's really like landscape of the NFL. Like if we get some injuries and passing rates go up, you can still smash with a 0 RB team, but it's a tighter it's a tighter
Yeah,
needle
yeah.
to thread.
You basically need the wide receivers to be the ones that outperform
Yeah,
like
like
their
it,
ADP
you know, like
instead
the
of
Cooper Cup year, like I did come second that year. Like he was like a fifth round pick, fourth round, but if he was higher up the board, you know, like he gapped everybody. Like he put up the
yeah.
legendary triple crown untouchable season, you know. So like stuff like that happens. You can get that. You can combo a couple of those guys together and you know get a Kyron or get someone late who gets
How,
you there.
yeah. So Go AZ Car says, what would be the Vegas odds of you finishing top 10 in the main? I mean, oh,
The book,
at least 40 to 1. Like probably like 100 to 1.
not to brag, but I think the Bucks would have me have me pretty high up there. But it's
Well,
I mean it's hard.
you, but not me. Like
It's a hard tournament to win, man. It's
like I would say like between 40 and 100 to 1, something like that for me.
that's good odds.
Is it? I mean, if I
Well, I mean
like
it's 100,000 person tournament.
doing 150 of them, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I
let
mean,
me.
like I don't know how many maxers there are. I think Underdog BBM had like 300 maxers. I might be wrong.
Oh
I'd have
yeah,
to-
that would be insane odds because it's 747. One out of 747 times, like by the math, you would get first if you're the average drafter.
Wow, Terry is steamed up a bunch. He's at 39, eh?
Yeah, Terry, Waddle, both, and Travis is falling rapidly down the board because Kamara restructured. Yeah, so I would say I'd be like 1 in 600. Like I think I'd be slightly ahead of whatever the average person was.
Yeah, I think the E10 falls a bit weird. Like,
No, I'm fully in on it. Like I'm just gonna take them.
yeah, I've kind of been fading ETN for like years. Like, I just never really liked him.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Duckfoot, and he never really. I don't know. I just never really liked his tape, but like he's kind of proven me wrong. You know, over the years, he's just learned and got better. You know, and I'm at the point where, especially like the team he's on, you know, with the high pace of New Orleans, like I'm not worried about Kamara. I think Kamara's a good pick. I think they're both good picks, but like I think he's just going to get so many touches and receptions. And if Shuck's good and the Saints are real, like
I'm in on that offense, man. That's where I'm at. I'm just in on that offense.
Yeah, me as well. It's a bit scary, but the Shuck thing could be Fugazi, but like I liked him last year. I was taking Shuck when everyone was saying he was the worst QB prospect to ever live. You know, like watch his tape. The guy's a gunslinger. He can run. Like, and like, I like that he came into the league older. You know, because he's not going to be like a Zach Wilson who's like 21 and is a little twink out there. You know, like he's a grown man. He's Amon-Ra's age, like right. So he had some bad injury luck in college, and
yeah,
he was awesome last year.
Yeah, I think I'm like required to take one of these RBs here, and honestly, like both of these two, I like both of these over Tootin. Like I get the Tootin love, but
there seems to be a bit of cloud of doubt around Tootin now.
I think it's just like somebody spoke out against it, and everybody who wasn't in, like, it's coming out of the woodwork to be like, I'm not in too. You know, like you know how people are.
I don't mind it. I kind of faded him last year because he was the slappy king, and I just don't like holding hands with all those guys. But like he was good. Actually, I went to an NFL game last year, and it was Jags Chargers in Jacksonville, and I think it was the game Tootin got hurt. But they absolutely mashed the Chargers, and Tootin was like awesome in the first half. He's pretty good. I'm kind of mixing that whole range in. I don't really know who to take between, you know, Quinshawn Bucky and Tootin and Hendo. Then I love the receivers. Like I'm mashing Christian Watts in there. Like I think Evans is great.
In my opinion, round 4 and 5 is for sure what's going to win leagues this year. There are so many big upside swings there, which also means that if none of them hit, the gross picks like David Montgomery are the ones that are going to are gonna smash.
Yeah, Demon's the one I haven't really got to. I'm catching up because I'm really jamming Houston in the eliminator, but like
Yeah,
just for whatever reason, I just haven't been getting there. Like I take Swift over him. I'm taking Scat over him, and then I think the
Houston
other
looks.
guys are more explosive. Like the other band of like he does feel kind of dead zoney. I mean, he is going to get like infinite touches and stuff, but he's kind of old and he has had a lot of run over these last few years. Like even though he's been the change of pace or whatever, the second back, like he's still put in a lot of tough yards on the body over the last few years.
Well, yeah, Mike Nice and Blunt said Chargers were terrible that game.
It was actually such a bad game to go to because Chargers had no life. The Jags just stomped them, and like, I mean, it was in Jacksonville, so it was cool. Like everyone was happy, but like the game itself was like was gross.
Yeah, so Pollard's actually lower here, huh? So I could do the funny thing and take Joe Burrow right in front of the Chase drafter because I do have Higgins.
I mean, with the pull up, I think it's
probably the move.
I think you have to, yeah, because it's the whole point is no one's doing it there.
Yeah. Yeah. So like you're not gonna have Burrow, Higgins, Puka teams very often.
No one,
so,
yeah, they don't exist.
Yeah. So since I'm doing the thing, I might as well commit to the thing, right?
100%. You gotta lean into the bit when you set it up.
Yeah, and then if like I'm definitely Pollard over Jalen Warren, but
yeah, Warren's another guy who's like a slappy icon, and he never really gets. I mean, he's had some good run, I guess, but I seem to fade him every year, and this year it's like the scariest fade, I think. But I've started clicking him a bit, but Pittsburgh backfield always ends up
being a split.
It always ends up being gross, and like who's the Kenny Gainwell this year? Is it the Heidenreich kid? Is it Emmett Johnson? What was not Emmett Johnson? Or what was the guy's name? Caleb Johnson from last year.
Caleb, yeah.
Who sewered so many of my underdog teams. There's going to be some guy probably. Like there always is. So.
I was completely out on Caleb as a prospect. Like I had 4% pre-draft because like he profiled this guy who would only be successful if he went to his own gap scheme. And then he got his own gap scheme, but I still didn't think he was good. And I was pretty out on him. I was like 4% again. And Steve from Fanspeak talked me into taking some. And like, I'm just upset I listened. Like I'm just upset I listened on that one.
Sometimes when you open your mind and let other people in, that's like, that's why another reason why I like fading, like, touts and stuff. Cause like, I respect a lot of them and a lot of them like really know ball, but like, when you let that stuff creep in or the hive mind, like get to you, it usually doesn't work out, so like, it's a coin flip a lot of the time, but, it's usually better just to stand your ground and plant your flags and.
Well, the thing is like where those people are, like the talking heads for the most part, and like I mean, I'm kind of one now.
And Steve's super sharp. Like he is exactly the kind of guy I would listen to.
Yeah, exactly. And like, but for me, it's like if I'm in agreement with what everybody's saying, like it kind of sucks because. Like a lot of the player takes I got to before Leg Up got to, or like I just happened to be there before I listened to their takes. Like it feels bad because I feel like I'm paying more price than I need to because they all like them.
Yeah.
Which also makes me feel good because like I got to the same process. And I would say like 90% of the things I've got to myself are the same things they're saying. But having the takes that are on the opposite side, that's where you can create your leverage. So,
yeah, and it's a lot about like build variety too. I guess like now, like the slappies, the zero RB is kind of dead, but like in past years, if you like look at the BVM winner this year, right? Like he had Derrick Henry and Luther Burden. It's the perfect blend of the slappy upside rookie receiver and the dusty old RB. None of those guys who are taking Burden are building, right?
Right. Yeah. So, by the way, if you guys are just popping in, we are doing a drafters ticket giveaway. We're going to be doing the roll or the spin at pick 213. You need to be present to win. You need a drafters account. Hashtag who to enter the giveaway. Hashtag who. We have 20 entrants right now. We got 36 watching. So if you care to get a free ticket, there you go. And if you don't have a drafters account, promo code who, capital H, two little O's. You also get a 100% deposit match for up to $100. So come over to Drafters. It's a good time. It is a different structure. It's marathon type scoring, total season, total points, and full PPR. No bonuses like DraftKings either.
Yeah, support your buddy. Who make an account. Depot, help them out. And like I said, I'm two-time runner up in this tournament.
Yep.
It's the most slept on tournament in best ball. All the sicko regulars are not even touching the site for whatever reason because it doesn't have a dog in the name. There's no pod luck, right? Like if you draft the best team, you're gonna win a lot of money, guaranteed. Yeah. There's no variance, there's no bullshit. You get to sweat it all year long, and like trust me, I've had sweats a bunch of times in these tournaments. It feels way more like a high stakes redraft team because you're locked in. You're like, I got one team, I got two teams in the top 100. Like, in week 12, like you're sweating, like you're locked in. You know what you need. It's awesome. I love it. Yeah.
I would really, really like Alec Pierce here. Not gonna lie. Like I feel like I can definitely support missing 2 weeks if he misses 2 weeks. He might not miss 2 weeks. Like we don't know right now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I think he's going to be like fine enough to not miss more than 2 weeks. Is kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Very, very true. Zero.
And for me, Alec Pierce, I was very happy drafting him like up here where like Brian Thomas was going earlier. So like I don't mind it at all. Absolutely every time.
Yeah, he's great. So, like I didn't really have downs when he was good. Like I wasn't getting to a lot of them before, so now I'm like playing catch up at higher prices. But yeah, like Zero said, like I guess there is pod variance because of the draft, but it's like that's why you do 150 of them, because if you get lucky and you get in the draft or you get a bunch of values, and it's also more important in drafters to like use the whole draft window because sometimes the winning teams are all going to be earlier, sometimes they're all going to be late, so it's good to spread it out and kind of like pace yourself through the season in this contest.
There's going to be some news that happens so where you can only get teams in a certain window.
Yeah.
And whenever you just need the best pick on the board, like
it's a CLV contest too. Yeah. It's price price matters here more than anywhere. And it's also the sharpest ADP, I believe, too, for that reason. Like it also updates faster from what I see. But
I think it is like the ADP is really sharp. But with that being said, like there are several like auto drafters that have some wild rankings as well. So
I mean, that can win too, man. Herzig literally auto drafted the second place team last year.
I said with wild rankings. Like that's not a shot. Like Herzig's rankings were really good. Like, and like I thought, like I was in a bunch of those pods with him, and I knew he was taking Fannin in round 18, so I just took him in 17. Like I knew that where his rankings were, he had Fannin. Like I'd seen enough of his drafts. I knew he was taking them at like pick 190 every single draft. So if I wanted them, I just took them before that. If he took Stack T-Law over Naked Herbert, he wins first. Probably.
That's why you don't auto draft 150. But
I mean, he still cashed 93 of 150 teams.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Like just insane work. So
yeah, dude's a legend. That's pretty sick. He does just treat this tournament like an afterthought and just gets his ranks dialed and hits the button, and
he did all 150 in the last week.
Yeah. Just I mean, hey, he's got a lot of money. He's a sicko. He's done really well in best ball and DFS and business. So it's
oh yeah.
That's awesome. He's a good dude. Oh man, I can't take a running back. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think I came back from the 3 wide receiver start pretty good. We got Scatabo, Henderson, Warren, and Brooks. That is an insane amount of upside. This is like the
I
perfect
did a high T start. I got four RBs in the first 5 rounds.
Oh yeah. So talk me into Igbuka. I can't get there, but it's more of a player take thing. I know you rely less on player takes. Like you don't think they're bad, but you rely less on them.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll be really opinionated about certain spots specifically, but yeah, I'm not really like a player take bro. I'm not trying to win on the edges of like of player takes. But yeah, Ibuka, like, you know, he's a second-year receiver. He smashed last year early. He's, you know, no Mike Evans. I was listening to what podcast was it? I don't know, just the podcast there, and they were talking about the role he was put in when Evans like was not there last year, and like when he is like the role he's going to be in this year is going to be way more tailored to his skill set rather than being like complementary to Evans. And like I do think a lot of the fall off last year was injury based. I don't know. I just think he's a good upside pick. That range is kind of hard to decipher. Like there's a lot of really good receivers there, and Ibuka's also been steaming like quite a bit. So it's just kind of like just whatever. Like I do like him and McConkey. I kind of consider like the same. Him, Zay, McConkey. They all go next to each other, and I really don't prefer any of them to. So
see, I just massively prefer like Mike Evans, Waddle, and McLaurin over Igbuka. Like I'm pretty out. All right, so this is. I'm just going to take the upsides. Like we're just going all upside here. I also altered my settings from what yours are. I put 70% because the base dog math solver is 80%, 80-20. I went to 70-30. Just because I think the single week upside, like in my mind, and I'm going to do that with all of these. That's what I was doing early, like with the earlier ones too that I did. So I'm gonna like be able to compare like what it is, but I have player takes involved in mine more than you do as well. But I am like the further down the board I get, the more I'm diverting from the player take stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly how you should use it. Yeah, and the like setting it at 80-20 is just like the tool was designed to seek out floor. So like if you're setting it at max ceiling, like it's not really gonna, you know, like it'll help for a couple picks, but if you compound that through your draft, you're building a weekly winners lineup, you know, and that's obviously not what we want for drafters. You know, we want to score every week,
right?
So it's good just mixing them both. Like that's, you know, you can have the settings, like you saw the new settings buttons at the top there, so you can quick toggle. Like I have mine set to 50-50 floor ceiling and then 100 floor, and then one's 100 ceiling, so I can like snap through them and be like, oh, this guy's a nice ceiling pick, I'm gonna mix him in, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to do it. I mean, I think I'm just gonna take naked Jordan Love here if he gets here.
No, don't do that.
No, we're not he's not getting back to you.
No, please.
He's not getting to 130, man.
Please don't.
And I'm telling you, he's not doing that because I'm taking him. I'm telling you.
Oh no. We're in trouble. We're in trouble, chat.
Like it's not happening because Savion Williams is still on the board, who is a draftable player in my eyes.
I might have to do the bit. And
I have to do the bit.
I saw that the other day. That was pretty funny. The Savion snipe.
Yeah.
Where you telegraphed it? Like I forget what
I taunted him the whole time. Like, so he tried to put, you see what he tried to do, right? He took Naked Herbert from me. Like, and I had Ladd.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next round, like he had Kraft. And then he took Reed to put, like he had Kraft. He took Reed or whatever. And then tried to push, he took Kraft and Reed the round before. And, he tried to push Herbert, or I was at the 12. He tried to push Love around the corner, And I took Love. I'm like, nope, not if I can't have, not if I can't have Herbert. And it was Cade here who also had loved it. And I'm like, so I taunted him, and I'm like, you can do it or you can't. Like, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Oh, this is gross. I either take my first tight end or my first QB, and the QB's not coming back because of 0 at the end.
Yeah.
But I will give him Malik if he so chooses. Because I do like Goddard, and we'll take the full.
Goddard feels like a really
okay. The Cam Ward at 130 is not what I needed either. I'm in big trouble. I take it back. I take it back 0. You give him back to me.
Give him back to me.
I made the wrong decision. I'm gonna rewind the draft. Where's the commissioner? I'm gonna hit him up.
You could take my CJ Stroud stack. I think Jordan Love's just going to have a really good season. And I think he could definitely have one of those seasons where you didn't really need to stack him for him to pay off.
So you have Pierce, right?
I have Pierce and
are you
Nico,
gonna take Danny Dimes at 148?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen.
That's not helping. That's not helping.
I have no idea. Like,
oh my god!
I'm not against taking CJ Stroud or Dimes at 148.
You're welcome, 0. I shouldn't have done that. I really should have taken him. That was bad.
So, like, I definitely need a tight end here, and then on the way back around, if Stroud's still there, I'll take him as well. Oh, never mind. I got Kittle. I'm good. But honestly, Andrews is kind of a smash at this point. So, by the way, hashtag who to enter the giveaway. We will be rolling at pick 213. We're giving away a Drafters main ticket today. So come on over. Go ahead. You got a sub to chat. So, all right. So,
yeah, I'm in trouble, sus. That was it's because I started like super robust, so it's like you just jam receiver and kind of keep pushing the onesies and hope you get some fallers. But like this year, man, QBs are not falling. Like this is kind of me being brained from past years where I could pick off QBs later. This year, man, QBs are just gone. Like QBs do not exist at the end of the draft, so it's really tougher to do. I mean, in maybe 1 out of 5 rooms, you get like some QB slides at the end, but like
that's actually why I took Love there. Like, it's not people just rip off Naked Stroud all the time, and the Pierce or the Josh Downs drafters on the inside of me over here.
It's me. Yeah, that's why I asked. I was gonna push him and take.
There's always a chance that happens. So like if all of these would have went off, if Love would have went off in between here, it still would have happened, and I would have just possibly lost Stroud because the Jaden Higgins drafter could have taken him.
Yeah. So if I had thought about it and I knew you had the Houston stuff, I probably would have pushed because I could have also gone Shaheed and set up Darnold. The Darnold fall too. But it's okay. We'll just hope Danny Dimes on one Achilles is the late QB you need to win a total points contest.
I mean, that's your first, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Sus is asking, would you do 4 quarterback here? Brissett was quarterback 1.
I'd probably have to, honestly, in this build. I think
I think there are times to do a 4 quarterback build, and it's like you have to just pick one of those backfield, like one of those rooms, like the Atlanta room or the Arizona room.
Or you're even in backup territory at that point. Like if I have a double stack or something, like, in a total points contest, like if you just hit that backup QB and the starter goes down and you're the only one in the contest and he's somehow good, it can work. Like if you had Jacoby in one of these last year, you're loaded.
Yeah. Right.
So it's obviously not something you want to do a lot, but I think there are spots for it in any 20 round contest. I think you can be doing for QB this year, probably more than ever with how the pricing is. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I know everybody loves the wide receivers at the end of the draft, but that's kind of more reason to get weird at the end of drafts even more because everybody's just taking the receivers. for the most part. So
Yeah.
like,
and the tight ends are so dry too. I've built some 4 tight end teams, and the names I'm clicking at the back of the draft, like I think I have 3 Cole Kmet shares.
I finally took Cole Kmet the other day. Lutz, a former Giants fan, Daniel Stephen Jones is the most asked quarterback to ever play football. Everyone,
I laughed at this. he's looking big. He's looking, dude. Yeah, that one picture, his legs look so tiny too. It's like, bro, just do some squats or something, dude. Come on.
It's starting to remind me. I hope it's not David Boston or old, like, because he got so big he couldn't like run, like do the shifty moves at all. Like he was way too like boxy. I don't think Marv's going to do that. I think he's still going to be like semi-agile. He was never like a real agile, like incredibly agile player, right? Like that was not his game. It's timing and precision and all that stuff. I think all that stuff will still be there. The thing about him is like nobody's going to tackle him anymore. Like the man is huge.
Well, you just take out his little twig legs and you're fine.
Yeah, Boston was insane, like at first, and then he got to where he couldn't play.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, leaving a light on for a Kmet trade to Carolina. It's been rumored. I've not heard that at all. Sam Howell is the worst quarterback I've ever seen play.
Well, like I think Kmet's just a fine like 20th round punt. Like obviously massive contingent upside, and like he's still gonna see the field. And like we also know he's like a good tight end who can catch the ball and score touchdowns, right? So it's like, you know, with the increased 12 usage and stuff, like I think it's fine. It's probably the one class of guys we're totally disregarding in this new meta is the guys that are gonna, you know, like a guy like Cole Kmet who like is gonna be on the field, he's gonna be getting snaps, he's gonna run routes. You know, he's just not the shiny new toy, and everybody's, you know, doesn't want to play with them anymore. You know, they've done the Toy Story thing. So yeah, it's gross, but like I said, I've done it a couple times in the right build. I think it's all right.
So you were talking about like drafting in the windows and stuff earlier, and on drafters specifically, I think if you're drafting at this point before we're getting camp news and stuff, I think Travis Hunter is one of those guys you kind of have to mix in because if he gets
not me, I'm not doing it.
I know you're one of the anti, like there's already a rumor.
Principles, okay?
There's already a rumor that he's going to get 60% snaps on offense.
Yeah, it's just coach speak stuff. I mean, like to me that just seems insane. Like if he wasn't blocked by 3 good receivers, like I could believe it. I did see a picture of him though today. He's looking pretty. He's looking big. Looks like he's ready to play.
Yeah,
but like, what man? He's coming off injury. Like, I don't know, man. He's probably just not going to play the first 6 weeks, honestly. Like either position. like I don't know. They're going to run him out there and tell him to tackle people. Like coming off an LCL. Like are they gonna give him snaps over Jacoby and Parker? Like it just seems super thin to me. Like at least he's cheap, so like, he can't really be that bad.
Well, that's the thing. Like if we get news that he's gonna play 50% on offense and he's ready to go week 1, like he probably moves up 4 or 5 rounds easy. Like,
yeah, so this is probably the floor. You're right.
Yeah, that's
add here.
That's if what I'm saying.
And like I do it on the odd Jags build, but
I think that's a fine thing to do.
Yeah, like I'm not totally zero. Last year I was like 0-0. Like I was not. I clicked him a bit actually after he fell. Whatever, when he went from like 4 to 6 or 6-7. But yeah, it's just I'm just not going to draft defensive players. It's pretty hard. That's where I draw my line.
I don't have many principles, but this is one of them.
That's one. It's not a very principled man, but when it comes to drafting cornerbacks on my fantasy teams,
right?
I've never played an IDP league. I don't plan on playing in any IDP leagues.
Yeah, I like in all of the tournaments that are summer long. I'm kind of loading up on Hunter right now because if it's a bust, it's still around 15, 16 pick.
Yeah, I mean, like, it will hurt you more on drafters than the other sites.
It will.
But you know, also if it works, you're pretty pretty damn happy with it.
And
So
that's kind of what I was saying here. I prefer
yeah,
them on underdog where the back way to injury contingent. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, and I fully get that. But I mean, I think that it's just as important here on drafters, even in round 14. Like, whenever he's going in round 12, maybe not. But going in round 14, like, if you get three like 15-point games, like it's pretty good pick at this price, you know?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Like it's just like on drafters, you need to hit.
Oh,
the
you
nut.
need the big spike week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like you just need the nuts. So like yes, most winners will have a couple bad picks, but like just in general, you just need the nuts. You need every player on your team humming and scoring points. So at any point drafting a cornerback seems kind of wild to me. but hey man, I'm just biased, and he could also be a smash. So
Maybe they need to make a new format to where all pass deflections remove points from all of your opponents.
he should at least get the pick 6 points, right? I think.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Like that would be a fun league. Like you do an IDP league against defense, and like every point that your defense scores, it actually like your defense subtracts from their offense. And you get like -4 to -12 games and stuff. It'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, IDP best ball, dude, coming soon.
I mean, IDP best ball is like live and well.
Okay, yeah, 0. I shouldn't have given you Brissett either. I'm just being generous today, I guess.
So, yeah, you don't need. So, just so everybody's aware, #who. Not this round, but the following round, we will be doing the spin #who to jump in the giveaway. And good luck to everybody. You need to be present to win. I will give you one round to say something in the chat, and you need a drafters account, and we'll figure it out after that.
0, I will lock you in with the 5% equity swap right now. I will click the button right now.
Yeah,
it's on, bro.
It's
5%. I'm in. My team's okay, bro. Number 88. We're chilling here. Okay, we're chilling. We're gonna land this plane. It's gonna have some gross names on it, but we're gonna land it.
I really don't think Gesicki will make it all the way back, but I'm going to try. I don't know. I think the team kind of needs Gesicki, honestly. As gross as it sounds to say that a team needs Mike Gesicki.
It's crazy. He's going in 17 now. All these late guys, like I've done somebody at 4T bills the last couple of days, and like at 1920, you're just not getting starting tight ends anymore.
Well, everybody's pushing these 4 tight end builds. Everyone is. And they're like I'm doing something different. Like I'm doing a lot to where I'm taking like a Tucker Craft, Kittle, and like a Goddard. Like I'm taking 3 in the middle, because like if the thesis is that the there's just so many, like everybody has so many points. Well, you can't convince me that the ones after like Gesicki and Otten like really matter. So why not have 3 of the ones up, and like you kind of build your flex through there if the wide receivers and running backs you feel are that gross in these other ranges?
Yeah, I think it makes more sense this year because I think the best position late, like you said, is wide receivers. So you can always just barbell the receivers and tack on some at the end.
Yeah. Is it Tua time?
No.
Absolutely not.
Okay, if he is London, okay. You know what? All these guys kind of suck anyway, so I might just do it.
I figured. I mean, it's Tua time. Yeah.
Let me just queue up Jahan Dotson real quick here, because I think that's my only stacking partner. So yeah, Mayer and and Mayer is very much that commit build. Yeah, I saw it was mentioned in the chat. I agree. Cooper Kupp or Mr. Pat Bryant?
Man, I'm starting to get too much Pat Bryant. I really am.
I
I've
heard
got
some bullish stuff about Franklin, like in some podcasts. They were like he had like a crazy amount of end zone targets,
he did.
and like I know they did the late push with Bryant, and
I mean, I think the only way, and people have been all over me on this, but like if you just look at Pat Bryant and Troy Franklin's rookie year in that offense, they're very, very similar. So I expect Pat Bryant, like with Franklin on the team and getting the extra targets, they went out and got somebody, but Pat Bryant got used more, barely more than Troy Franklin did. And I think that that's pretty bullish for Pat Bryant overall. Like, I think that it's pretty bullish that he got the same kind of usage that Troy Franklin did in year one, who was Bo Nix's roommate. And by the way, here we go. We're there. Good luck, everybody. Paulino. Congratulations, Paulino. Say something in the chat before my next pick. Congratulations.
Actually, I remember Paulino's name because when I gifted you subs the other day, Paulino was one of the guys that got one. So congrats, Paulino. You're running hot.
Congrats.
Running hot.
Rigged. My worst pick ever is to yeah, so I've heard the Troy Franklin stuff, and I'm not saying that like there's not a chance, right?
I think he's more likely to see the field, like with their setup right now with Waddle, Sutton, and the third receiver spot. Like I think, like Franklin being the sacrificial deep threat guy is like, I think he's just going to get more snaps. Like Bryant seems more like the Sutton replacement.
Well, the thing is Waddle is the guy to replace all those things that, like, no matter what anybody thinks, Waddle was the one. He's going to replace all those Franklin shares or all the Franklin stuff. Like, he profiles to be the same kind of receiver. He's going to be like, they're not going to have two guys out there that aren't blocking style guys. Like, that's not a Sean Payton thing.
Mm.
So, and like, I don't think that he is a horrible pick. Like, I'm actually going to take him on this team probably because I do want to diversify it out a little bit. Like, I'm going to have like 17% Pat Bryant, but I'm going to still have like 4% Franklin because I think that wide receiver 3 role is going to score a bunch of points.
Yeah, it kind of blew me away with how much they passed the ball last year. Like they were really high up in league pass rate, and like if you think about them, like if you think about like Denver, like as a team, we consider them a stout defensive team, and a run the ball team. But like they really did open it up last year.
Yeah, no, they did, and Bo Nix is a guy who spreads the ball around, but Sean Payton always likes the big receivers, and Sutton and Bryant will be out there on 2 wide receiver sets or 3 wide receiver sets, and Waddle will be the guy moving around. And in most scenarios, in my opinion, I think that that's how that's going to work out. So that's why I'm so in. It's because it's Sean Payton and just his style of what he's always done. Now, can I be wrong? I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. But that's the way I'm going to play it. And by the way, Paulino, message me on X or add me on X or whatever, or easier, join my Discord and message me on Discord. It's an easier way to get a hold of me. And then send me your username so I can copy paste it over to, and it needs to be not in this stream chat. I need to be able to copy paste it elsewhere over to send to drafters so they can add the ticket to your account. Savion Williams queued up. We did already get a stack though. We got Marshawn Lloyd, but I think Savion actually fits this pretty well. I think I built a reasonably good team here. I think it's pretty strong at all positions. Might have needed to stop at 7 wide receivers and go 6. It might have too much at at quarterback, honestly, but I didn't expect Stroud to come back. So reviewing the teams now, we got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Joe Burrow, we got Jordan Love, we got CJ Stroud. That's really strong. We got Scatabo, Travion, Jalen Warren, Jonathan Brooks, Woody Marks, and Marshawn Lloyd. Woody Marks to me fits this so well because Woody Marks, Warren, and Scatabo are kind of like the meat and potato guys, and then Travion, Brooks, and Lloyd are all huge swings. Right?
It's nice when you can combo Woody and Stroud because they go like side by side, and it's I mean it's super fun. Like if the Demon thing fails or they're in a bunch of losing scripts, like. I think Woody's good, man. Like I think, and like he's gonna be in his proper role this year.
Correct.
Like he's a pass catching like savant, right? Like,
and then I'm leaning into this triple anchor with Pierce, Puka, Nico, T, Pierce. And then we waited, and then Hunter, Wicks, Franklin, Savion to just give me a spike week or two. George Kittle, 2 guys to get George Kittle through the first couple weeks, Schultz and Gesicki. I mean, I think it like if I'm weak anywhere, it's tight end. But I think
I don't think so. Not at all. I think that's great.
I think it's a very well balanced and structured team.
I like it.
We got nice and blunt here. We review YouTube members' teams. So if you're a YouTube member, we will be reviewing it. We got a 3-6-8-3. We got Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, Tyler Shuck, running back Bijan, DeAndre Swift, Pollard, Keaton Mitchell, Tank Bigsby,
LaQuint Allen. Let's go.
It's a full PPR. It's a full PPR side. I don't hate it.
I haven't done that click yet, but it's always in the back of my mind. I think if you're obviously this is like one of the most up for grabs backfield in the world, and like LaQuint mixed in like a lot last year, and he is the pass catcher. Like
he actually got 2 red zone targets.
Yeah, he could literally just be better than Tootin. Like we do not have the answer to that. Yeah, like it seems wild, but like I wouldn't be shocked if I would not be shocked if he just straight up.
The one thing we know for a fact is if Tootin gets hurt, Chris Rodriguez isn't catching passes.
Yeah,
at any point in the field. So like Chris Rodriguez, I think has 13 career pass catches, and this is year 5. So. Rasheed Rice, Chris Olave, Quentin Johnson, Ricky Pearsall, Deebo Samuel, Calvin Ridley, Darius Slayton, Keenan Allen. Like 2 guys I refuse to take down here. But
I like it. I like it. Like so, the Slayton thing. Like my buddy Mossy there. For years he's just been taking Slayton at the end of drafts, and every year he just gets there. And Keenan I think is awesome. Click Slayton, right now.
Slayton was so close to having a monster season, and I had a lot of them last year. He dropped 3 touchdowns right in his hands last year, like 40-yard bombs, like straight.
Yeah, I mean, and like this neighbor stuff, bro. It could honestly be like, yeah.
I'm just full.
Slayton's going to be 100% drafted in August, I think.
I'm fully in on Mooney and Fields.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say that. I guess there's so many guys that are.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Like I'm just playing it that Mooney was actually hurt last year. Like he had the same thing going on that Worthy had going on. Both of them kind of sucked, but played through it. So it feels like it's correlated. Maybe they just both suck. I mean, maybe that's the correlation. I don't know. We got tight ends: Travis Kelce, Juwan Johnson, and Freiermuth. It's a very solid team here. He drafted his favorite team once again in Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's good quarterbacks there. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Lamar, Mahomes, and Shuck. Very strong. I would have still taken Jordan Love over Shuck in this scenario, by the way. I think I really like Shuck, but you need for uniqueness reasons, taking Love there was the move. Like, not only am I unique there, but like Puka plus Love all the way back around at that pick, like that nobody's gonna have that. Or maybe
QBs aren't really sticky like within within bands, right? Like QBs always slide. Like if you look at the standard deviation of a pick like per round,
the
bands on QBs are always way wider. So it's hard to get unique with the QB unless it's like a faller and you're adding players, above him that they never go with.
Correct. So we got game tight here. We got Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, running backs, Ashton Genty, Derrick Henry, Blake Corum, Isaiah Pacheco, Brian Robinson, Ray Davis, and Jordan James. That's a lot.
It's a lot of backs, but most of them were punts.
Yeah, you got double anchor, Blake Corum as a third guy, and then a bunch of punts. I think it's fine. Luther Burden at his ADP is actually what it should be on DraftKings or on Drafters. Like I've noticed that on Drafters, Luther Burden's ADP is at the back end of the 4-5. It's at the 4-5 turn, which is where I think he should be.
Yeah, it's like that playoff upside on these young players. It's priced down a lot on the other sites, and here it's a bit more rational.
Yeah. And then we got DJ Moore, Jordan Tyson, Godwin, Khalil Shakir, Jalen McMillan, Rashad Bateman, Elijah Surratt. That's a fun wide receiver room. Pitts, Gadsden, and Cade Otton. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did the math wrong earlier on the chance to get top 100 or top 10. It's to get first would be 747. So the actual odds would be 1 in 74 to get a top 10 team.
Okay.
1 in so
1 in 40.
So a 1 in 40 would be like a little over double the field.
Okay.
I was just thinking about that because
I eyeballed that pretty good then. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said 40 to 60. So it'd be closer to 60, I think. I'm just like, I don't know why the way my mind works, it works in 5 different ways at all times. Like it's, we got D-Boy here. We got 3773, Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart, and Jameis Winston. Running back, Bayshaw Tootin, Jadarian Price, J.K. Dobbins, Zach Charbonnet, Alvin Kamara, Jonah Coleman, K. Tron Allen.
That's sick.
That's really good. I'm pretty out on this.
Yeah. That's sharp thing I'm not doing, but like,
with Price,
okay, that's fun.
Like, I think I'm not doing it, but like if I'm doing it, I'm probably just taking both.
This is a really awesome, quasi zero RB start. Really cool. And he did the Winston. I noticed 2 guys in the lobby did the backup keeping thing. So it's super fun. Super cool. Yeah.
He did Dobbins plus Coleman as well.
Yeah.
So he basically
did he grab another Giants receiver? He got Fields, right? Or no? He did. Oh, he got Mooney. He got Mooney. Nice. That's fun. You might be a little light on receiver, honestly, but because it's a neighbors team. I don't know what you would change, honestly. Like
the Stowers pick, easily. This Stowers pick absolutely has to be a wide receiver.
I don't know. I like Stowers though. I think it's cool. We just don't know what's going to happen in that Philly offense, and this Stowers guy is he's got pedigree as a pass catcher.
On this team, either the Jameis pick or the Stowers pick needed to be a wide receiver.
Yeah, it's probably the Jameis thing. Like it is a double stack, so it's cool. But I usually do that when I'm I get sniped and I have the double or something, and I want to get weird. But it's cool. It's cool to see a couple of you guys do the backup thing. I definitely think Drafters is the place you want to do it if and when you do it. Whatever on 3% of your teams or whatever it is, something to mix in. That's kind of fun.
That's a good point. I didn't even realize that Mooney played with Nagy in Chicago.
Oh,
that's a really good point.
Interesting.
I hadn't even thought about that. And that was that year where he was super fun. All right. So Jordan, I don't know if you remember, you've been in both drafts. So if you are, say something. We got Slayton here. We got a 2, 6, 8, 4. We got Drake May, Bo Nix. Running backs, James Cook, Chase Brown, Gainwell, Kyle Guy, Chris Rodriguez, James Conner. I mix them in.
Another sleeper pick. Yeah. And again, I think that works best on Drafters. If he goes somewhere, man, he's going to be in the 13th with haste.
By the way, do you want to do a fast puppy after this?
No, I gotta get going. I got work to do.
Right. Sounds good. And then we got Zay Flowers, Tedero McMillan, Christian Watson, Michael Pittman, Stephon Diggs, Isaac Tesla, Deshaun Stribling, Keon Coleman, Strange, Henry, Tonjes, Theo. I think Theo is one of those players that need to be drafted more. So I like this. I think it's a really good stop at 2. Running backs very strong. Wide receivers feels like he could get there. Tight ends, you got 4 of them. 2 of them are starters. 2 of them, like Tonjes, could just be awesome with the Kittle if Kittle doesn't come back right.
Theo's cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like those guys. Then how about you go over your team?
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't end up going with the 4th QB. Just we're just gonna pray two is the guy. But yeah, Daniel Jones, Bryce Young, Tua. I did get them all stacked eventually, so that's cool. Went hella robust at RB. C-Mac Ken Walker should be unique with the C-Mac fall. I hope I just took the top guy with him. And yeah, like I don't know, Javonte, I like this year, and Quinshawn, he also slid a bit, so hopefully that's just a unique start. And then I just clicked yellow a whole bunch of times in a row. You know, a lot of good receivers that'll get me through.
Yeah,
and yeah, 3 tight end that also could have been 4, but I made that choice to go like Goddard over Malik, so I'm basically just saying, hey, like Goddard's gonna have a year. And my season rides with Dallas Goedert and Danny Jones, basically. And then, yeah, the Brazil Dotson at the end. That's my first Dotson click of the year.
I was going to ask you about that. I think that's a like Branch versus Dotson. I'm having more Branch, but I think Dotson needs to be drafted some.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's totally reasonable. Like I do always kind of search out these stacks. Like I really don't like having unstacked QBs on drafters. And you're probably giving up like a good chunk of projection over, I don't know, any other 20th round receiver that doesn't suck. But whatever, it's fun. The Tua Dotson connection is going to win 5% of 250K. That's the plan.
Yeah. I think that like for as bad as the quarterback situation ended up going, you salvaged a reasonable team.
Yeah, I mean, it's just every year some of these late QBs end up popping and working, so it's we're just gonna cross our fingers and hope they get there.
All right, we have a 4 quarterback team and 0. We got a 4-6-6-4.
4-6-6-4 is I don't think I've ever read those numbers before. That's cool.
Yeah, what do they call it whenever it's same forward as backwards? I forget. But yeah, somebody in chat.
It always makes me think of that movie. Not Angels and Demons. That's what the book's called. Whatever.
Palindrome.
Palindrome. Right? The Da Vinci Code.
Yeah. Palindrome. Yeah. I got it right before Slayton put it in there. It took me 20 seconds or whatever. It took Slayton like 2.
A palindrome ass team.
Yeah, palindrome ass team. You got Malik 0 out here inventing new ways to.
It's the Thanos
money.
meme, all things balanced.
Inventing so many ways to lose money out here. We got a palindrome team. We got.
Dude, I'm riding with 0, dude. This is art.
We haven't looked at it, but I'm in. We have Malik Willis, Aaron Rodgers, Jacoby Brissett, Deshaun Watson, running back Saquon Barkley, Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey, Rashad White, Tyron Tracy, Sampson.
Yeah, perfectly reasonable standard QB room. Yeah,
Jefferson, Wilson, Waddle, Marv, Sutton, Judy. So you got 5 wide receivers, not 6. Tight end, Harold Fannin, Darnell Washington, Mayer, and Komet.
Cool.
Honestly, I think it's fine.
I do think we have to not palindrome and find a 7th receiver. I don't know. I don't know from where, because it's just too beautiful. It's too beautiful. I get it, but yeah, I don't know if it's the 4th QB or the 4th TE. It's probably the 4th TE, honestly.
Yeah,
you just kind of Fannin just kind of needs to be the guy, and you stack him up with Deshaun. So I don't know. It's hard to say. It's when you're in these weird spots, it's hard to know what to do. So it's definitely something cool, unique. I don't think I've literally ever seen that before. So props 0. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I think I got all of the members, the YouTube members here. Let me make sure the one whole. But if I miss you, say something. DFS no, that is Terry. So Terry's here. I believe Jordan was listening. What is that? Alikla Mahomey or something. He was chatting here. He said he's going to unfollow because I took Burrow.
yeah, in the chat I saw that. Yeah.
I'm like, man, at least
it's a little Mahomey just with K's.
A little Mahomey. Got it. Fire the Michael Mayer share into the sun. Either give me up dog, either me or up dog.
We're chopping this bad boy.
We're chopping this.
1-2, bro.
1-2, absolutely. Like the rest of us are just fish.
You guys are just playing for fun.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm gonna do a fast puppy now. If you want to stick around and just chat for a bit, you can. If you
a couple minutes, I got to get back to work here. I'm not gonna. I gotta launch this bad boy, but we're close.
I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of like taken a chill week for once. Like I've been pretty hard at it for like 3 months. I've just played Power World every day this week in the morning.
Yeah. It looks cool, man. I haven't touched it, but it certainly looks cool. Yeah.
I played it
the first time,
like the very first, like when it very first came out. Sick. And like
it had like actual Pokemon, right?
No, it nothing's changed. They just won all the lawsuits.
Okay, interesting. I thought when it first launched, it actually had like Pokemon like clones, like or things that were like close enough, I guess.
Well, that's what Nintendo said. They said throwing the ball and capturing them is a Pokemon clone.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know the legal advice, like the legal part of it, but like Nintendo was bad. Like it's just a fun game. It's not hard, but I'm just chilling, like doing stuff, like, and it's been a nice like change of pace for me because, like, I'll be full. Like this is the last chance because camp starts in 3 days.
This is a good time to take a little break and touch some grass or
exactly,
play some games or whatever because it's gonna get sweaty down the stretch here.
Yeah, I'm touching grass on the game.
Yeah, virtual grass. I'm like watching soccer. That's my touching grass.
Yeah, exactly. Like as long as there's grass involved, we're good, right?
Pup Cup finalists, by the way.
Oh, are you officially in now?
We are in. We are live. We got 2 teams. They're both like super chalky though, so I don't think there's not a world I win outright, but there is a world where I chop with like 45 of my friends. So
I mean, chop is better than losing.
Yeah, it's good. We're live. We got teams. We're profitable in World Cup Bestball, so that's kind of cool. We'll get a little stimmy into the underdog accounts next week.
Hell yeah! Well, we're gonna jump in this fast puppy, everybody. I'm gonna do the countdown. We're gonna jump in 15 seconds. We never leave the line. Fury, endless, relentless. Fantasy reigns. Who wins? Immortal. And this will be the first time I'm using this on Underdog. So,
you know what? I think I'm just going to stick around and watch just to test it, actually.
Yeah.
Because like my big problem, guys, if you don't know, I'm in Ontario, so I can't do Underdog or DraftKings. I mean, I have to go across the border to register. So even testing my extension out in fast drafts, like I have to rely on someone like on who or whatever. I can't physically do it. So this version I actually haven't tested yet. Everything should work fine, but it's good just to watch anyways. Make sure see if we catch any bugs because this thing's dropping this week 100%. I wanted to have it out tonight.
Well, I mean, I
used it, but we're close.
I used it on the the other version, but you sent me a new version right before the show. So
yeah, it's just a little update. Like nothing's changed. Just
all right. So we got the 104. We got Sladen at the 2. We got Jake at the 1. We got 0 at the 5. We got Noah at the 6, UCF Jaguar last week's drafters winner at the 8, Kale at the 9, and Cade at the 12. And by the way, if you guys aren't on drafters and you would like to participate on drafters, sign up using promo code WHO. It helps out a lot. You get a 100% deposit match of up to $100. You put in 100, you get 100, and I get $40 back. That's how that works out. I need to remove the banner because there is no more giveaway. So, yeah. So, I mean, I guess I could do this. Like, it looks just fine, except that.
Give a little slide over. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can actually change the size. If you hate your eyes, you can do this. Like that's actually
if you got those big glasses on, you can do that. Yeah.
Well, that's what I use because I'm drafting from my like I slide the size up if I go sit on my couch and draft. Like I just slide that all the way up, and then that way I can see it a little bit.
Sladen, I'd love to answer that, but I don't even know my ownership.
So, what's the weirdest player you have in your top 5 exposures for a position?
I'll go check my drafters exposure.
I mean, mine's Pat Bryant. Like,
actually, I can't check my drafters exposure. Let's see. I can check my underdog exposure though.
Why can't you check your drafters?
It's not on the site, is it?
Yeah. You.
You have to click the thingy. Sorry,
you had to click your username.
I'm just so used to using Spike Week. I didn't renew it this year. I'm trying to. Okay. So interesting. My weirdest player. Let's go. I haven't actually looked at this yet this year. So my top 5 is Christian Watson, 32%. Tank Bigsby, 23. Jalen Coker, 19. Isaac Tesla, 19. And Blake Corum. So I would think Tesla is the weirdest one there for sure. So that's cool. But those are guys I've been jamming. I've been really into Corum because of the just the Rams being good and having a better defense. Christian Watson is just my boy. I'm just clicking him as much as I can. And then Tank Bigsby, I think Philly has like a great schedule this year. I think they're going to kind of save Saquon. Run Tank out there in some winning scripts. And
I'm not taking a lot of Saquon in Underdog or DraftKings, but I like him a lot more in Drafters, which is weird because it is full PPR. But like their week 15, 16 schedule is pretty rough.
It's rough, but the 17's good.
17 is really good.
San Fran. And just my season long strength of schedule, Philly. It really likes Philly. It's mostly division stuff, but they got a good schedule because they didn't win the division, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the Philly bounce back year. It's probably going to be one of my biggest like macro things I do is just jam Philly. And I don't know. Hurts is cheap. Like Smith could be a wide receiver 1. Like Stowers is free and like he might do something. You know, I think it's cool. Like, you know, Lemon high upside. I'm into the Eagles this year. I know, like, because we've talked about this, and you're out on them, and I got the other side of it. I think Philly's a good spot.
I'm in on some of the Eagles a lot, but I'm not in on the 2 high-priced ones. Like, I think that on DraftKings specifically, Mekhi Lemons, like you can get him freely at 90.
He's free. Yeah, that's where you want to take him for sure. Yeah,
you could just take Jalen Hurts and like most of the time Lemons there for you, and if not, you just have Goddard like 2 rounds later.
Yeah, and again, Goddard had his best year last year. Like it was all TD variants, but like, man, he can just do it again. Like I don't see why Goddard. Like that's my last drafters team. We need Goddard to have an outlier season, and I think he's like super live for that. And yeah, 0 fucks, 20% Saquon. That's sick, man. Like I think I'm gonna start getting there. I think later in draft season, like early in draft season, I don't really make stands. I just try and play the board and hope I get some fun combos that are unique later. But like towards the end of draft season, I'm gonna like decide like I want this guy, and I'm gonna make a bunch of variations of teams, Saquon or Cook or someone.
Speaking of that, our dingers, we're heating up. One of our LE our Ellie pull-up teams with the Seattle stuff is
Looking good,
looking good.
dude. I looked through my teams the other day and like named them all. It's not a lot of Ellie. There's not a lot of Ellie for how much I jammed him. So yeah, it's cool. Baseball is we're the season kicks back up like Friday, and
So
then
we got what, 4
two,
more weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks of best ball, but 4 total weeks, right?
Before playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah. So two more like regular season weeks, right? And then
I think it's just two weeks, not like it's not 4 weeks. It's just 2. It's
so
it's like August 3rd or something.
So we're literally. So what happens with the points from this week?
The week ended, and then they're probably gonna do like a week plus 3 days as 1 week or whatever, you know.
And then there's still 2 more weeks, or is it that then it's the finals?
Well, I guess it's technically 3 weeks, but the next week is going to be like 1 week plus like 3 days. They'll just include like Thursday or whatever, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the following week. So they'll just expand the week for 1 week.
Oh, okay. So it'll be like 2.5 weeks or whatever.
Yeah,
for 1
they
week.
do it All-Star break, and they do it like week 1 of the season. Like week 1 of the season was like a 10-game week or whatever. But yeah, baseball's hype, man. I don't watch any of it. I don't know what's going on, but I know I drafted a bunch of good teams, and hopefully we have some success like last year. And me and Mr. Who might have a little sweat if we get lucky.
All right, I was really wanting Swift there, but we didn't get him. Let's take Judkins here. Like as an RB1, I like Judkins. Like just to make sure we get some volume there. I prefer that to the Travion big upside swing there. I will do both. So I'm looking for it right now so it is August 3rd for sure.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure. Yeah. Something like that. It's MLB week 19.
So yeah, I mean we're advancing 9 of our 33 teams, which is
August 3rd. I'm pretty sure it's August 3rd unless I'm missing something. But yeah, that's a good advance rate, man. That's
and we have 4 of our 12 sitting in second for the 7th inning stretch.
Okay, sick. Yeah,
all of them in second.
Like the other day, I was talking like on the stream where I covered all the dogma stuff. I said like, you know, in a perfect world, this stuff advances like more second place teams, right? Like that's what it's kind of designed to do. We want to get in. We just want to raise our floor and get in more unique teams. Yeah. Teams. My baseball teams, dude. I have like 5 teams in first, and I have like 25 in second. Like my entire list is like silver medals. So I'm like, yeah, I guess it's working. But
yeah.
It's cool to see. That's what you want, man. You want a bunch of second place teams. You don't want the league winners. You want the other guys who are just about to turn up and nobody has them.
The problem is that we took a bunch of Connor Griffin.
How I know he's out, but I don't know how long.
60 day.
Oh no way! I have a bunch of him on DraftKings too. I've mashed them. Yeah, damn, really?
Like,
I didn't know that. I missed that.
So.
Seager burned us too, man. We tried to take some of those guys coming back from injury, and
yeah, it's all good. Like we knew the risk. So we got Colton over here at the 11. I thought he said the 1.1. I misread it. It's
the 111.
Yeah, the 111.
That's not a palindrome, or is it?
No, it isn't because it's the dot. The dot's in a weird spot. I'll take
we should have a palindrome night where we have to make completely balanced builds.
I mean, you'd have to do it
in new meta.
20 round formats would be fun because there'd be a lot of 2-8-8-2s.
Yeah.
3-7-7, 3-7-7-3s.
Most of my 0 RB teams end up like that.
I would do a 1-9-9-1 for fun.
I've done it before, yeah.
100%. Like in a weekly winners, you could do a 1-7-7-1, right?
I think it's 1-8-8-1, yeah. Yeah, I've done that,
Yeah.
and I'm doing a lot more
Yeah,
weekly
with the
winners this year.
181.
It's something that I'm like, I can't get into a lot of the good time box contests. So like to reduce my variance a bit, I'm going to lean into weekly winners and use dog math, which I think is really good for it. And hopefully that kind of raises my floor through the season. And it'll be my first year really kind of diving into weekly winners. So I'm having fun with it.
So I don't like Metcalf. I'll just take a share here. I think it's fine. I'm pretty positive that Michael Pittman's just going to outscore him, but Metcalf could just get the spike weeks when it matters.
Well, I heard Metcalf was smoking cigarettes with Aaron Rodgers the other day. So
yeah,
bullish.
Yeah, there was a picture of him like in a cowboy get up with Rodgers or something. Yeah, no music does sound weird, but like I don't always play music whenever I have a guest on. So
turn it on. I'll jam out. Don't.
We got.
He's male escorting with Rodgers. Hey man, DK's got the build to be showing it off. Yeah, I always feel weird about DK because the
Yeah.
2 years ago I like jammed a bunch of them, just being like, this guy was like the dynasty like 101 for like a brief period, and he kind of lost his shine, and I was like, you know what, we're and like I liked Seattle's playoff stuff, so I just kind of planted my flag that it was gonna work, and it did not work. So I was jamming him at like the 2-3 turn or like the late third that year, and it turned out to be a really bad pick, and it was a bad. Like I said, I try to make these decisions late in the season. Like I want to attack this angle after absorbing all the information, and like just pick a lane and try and get overweight on one thing. And that year I did jam Metcalf, and that was it was wrong. It's hard to get those calls right, but it wasn't a good one. But he's the cheapest he's ever been. I don't think it's a bad click. I do think that he's super live to outscore him though.
Well, like the more I look at this range, like all the players I liked are kind of like, I don't know, like I like Dowdle more. I like a lot of the players in the next round more than I like those. So like, I don't mind just pulling somebody up and like doing it that way as well. I mean, it really likes Josh Downs here.
Zero's got some goat horns too.
Zero is pretty good at this stuff.
That's the guy I want to be swapping with right there. Part of the goat horn gang.
That's right. Like I'm sure if you really, really just wanted to earn some goat horns and you could play dailies, they have a baseball $3 3 max that's only got like 900 entrants in it. I feel like you could just auto draft that every day and like eventually get one.
Yeah. I don't know. Did I ever tell you the story about how I got mine?
No.
So it was the LA Rams Cincy Super Bowl, and they had single game Super Bowl slates, and it was also coincidentally the last time I would be able to draft underdog in Ontario. I didn't know that at the time, but I jammed a bunch of Super Bowl contests, and I ended up winning one of the $20 smaller variants of it. It was like I think at $3K or something. But it was literally the last contest I ever played on underdog, like legally from Ontario. I shipped awesome. Go horns. Yeah,
that's awesome.
A long time ago, man. Whenever that was like what 4 years ago, the Cincy Rams Super Bowl.
Yeah, I got mine
5 years ago. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
I got mine with a 0.3% owned Tyrone Tracy.
Nice.
And it wasn't even the week he had 23 points. It was the week he had 15.5 or 15.1. Running backs just didn't score super high that day. I was very close to winning multiple contests last year because
you had a great year in season.
I got second in the playoff thing for $1,000. I got fifth in a Wildcat. I was first all day in a Wildcat until the final game. I finished like 70th, but like I was like 8 points ahead of everybody going into the fourth quarter of the last game. but it like, and then Marvin Harrison and Michael Wilson both, or not Marv and Puka both like just crushed. And then I got third twice, I think, in Deposit Kingdom. So like I had a bunch of like pretty close like hits like to win.
Yeah, the dailies are super fun. It's really annoying for me. I really want to be in those streets. They're like I'm planning on building a tool for that. I have a really cool idea to build some daily tools. So it'll be fun. I should have something for the sickos out there who want to jam dailies and like, you know, same vibe as my current Dogma stuff. No rankings. It's just going to be all combo ownership, and it's gonna be pretty cool. But that's a long ways away. We haven't even started building it. But
I think I might just take Wandale here and stop.
Wandale?
Build a real big stack with that game.
I got the playoff correlation. Oh, with Bowers too. Yeah, that's sick. I don't know if he makes it past 0 though. You might have to.
I mean,
you might have to beg.
If he takes him, he takes him. I'm not that worried about it. Yeah. All right.
Such a nice guy, 0.
I mean, it is 3 by week 9s, so like I'm only gonna have 3 receivers: Puka, Olave, and Luther Burden. Not week 9, but I think I'm fine with it. And then hopefully we can get Tyler Shuck back around for quarterback 1.
Some good options. If not, yeah, Conception or Kincaid.
So Shuck goes. I mean, I would love Kincaid. I actually really like Kincaid. Actually, Chris Rodriguez is probably best for this build because we did the push.
He's gotten quite a bit more expensive on drafters. He's right behind Fannin now. He's literally 1 pick behind Fannin. So it's kind of interesting. He's below Kelsey here.
Yeah, and I mean, if I want to, I can stop at these 2. Like, why is it so laggy right now? What? I'm assuming that I'm having internet issues. Like, apparently last weekend while I was at work, they had a DDoS attack like close to where I live, and it literally shut down the town's power like for like a couple hours.
Whoa.
And there's been like internet issues since then. So I was at work in a different city and I didn't hear about it until today. But I was like, well, things have been a little weird. So like, I don't know.
So I hope it's not the extension. It was lagging the F out Underdog earlier, but I did get that fixed. But
well, right, that's why I was wanting.
And it does seem to like my like desktop here is like a you know, like an expensive computer. It's good. So I'm not gonna have any CPU problems. But like when I use my laptop, it does kind of churn a little slowly. So it's something I might have to try and optimize for the average bro who doesn't have a 3K gaming PC.
Yeah, so like C-Rod got super cheap, and well, I mean, he started at 111 and then he got to like 135,
140, yeah.
And now he's gonna go back up to 111.
Yeah. I have a lot of C-Rod on Underdog from that dip. It was feels good. And if you're not sold on Tootin and you want to fade the slappies, it's a nice inverse slapsis pick.
Reverse the slapsis.
Yeah. So that's a good right wing. It's a good right wing play.
So they call themselves Slappy. I don't know if anybody like. I've been a gamer forever, and this, like, you know how you always have a really weird friend, right? And they're like, the best thing is to have one really weird friend. To some people, I'm the weird friend. But my weird friend, like, is always like telling me about these games and stuff that are wild. Like, there's like a $2 game. It's called Slappy Ball. It's like you're just a hand, like smacking a volleyball around. Like, it's so silly and weird.
That's
like,
funny. That's definitely applicable to Bestball. Slappy Ball.
Yeah, and like when I hear the term, when I hear the term Slappy, I just think of Slappy Ball. Like, I just, Malik Willis has been falling like crazy too.
It seems weird. He could easily be the win condition for a lot of stuff this year if he's good.
I wonder.
Playoff schedule is pretty ass though. That's kind of rough. I mean, I guess he could run against Buffalo, but
I don't know. I don't think that's a bad playoff schedule. I really don't.
It's okay. It's not the greatest, but
yeah. I mean,
at least like Miami's not going to really take their foot off the gas. Like they're still going to play hard through the fantasy playoffs. I mean, unless they go full tank. Is this the? This is the full tank year, isn't it? Isn't Arch Manning next year?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well maybe not then.
Let me see. I'm going to remove the extension real quick and see if it stops lagging. I think this is on. I think this is on my end. To be honest, I do think that it's.
Well, I don't think so because the stream hasn't missed a beat. Yeah, it's the extension.
Maybe like whenever I refreshed the last time, it was fine for a bit.
Great, I'm gonna yell at my AI girlfriend and tell her to figure it out. She's pretty
in a 14-team PPR league. How early is it to take Josh Allen?
Well, I mean, two QB or
if it's a 2 QB full PPR league, like mid third round would be like I would probably take him.
2 QBs like 101.
Oh yeah, if it's super flex, he's a 101. But like, I don't think this is. I think this is single QB, and
you're right.
I would say
like if it wasn't. Yeah,
I would say late third. I would say mid to late third because I kind of want to push the quarterback position, and the deeper the teams are.
It's a very deep year at quarterback in redraft. If your last pick, you can get Malik Willis or Tyler Shough, right?
Yeah.
So
as Zero's saying here, exactly what I was thinking. Like the deeper the league, like if it's a 16-team league, like you just want a quarterback, and it's so hard to get skill position players. The deeper it gets, that I think you want to make sure to fill out some skill position, sir. By the way, welcome to the crew. Welcome to the network. Hope you enjoy the content. Imagine if Kincaid grew up vape pen beard. I lean on the side of push quarterback as well. Maximize everywhere else. Yeah, like I think that if Josh Allen is like in the mid, like early to mid fourth, like that's where I start thinking about him. But I also don't really know that, like, what you're paying for with Josh Allen is how consistent he is.
He's so nice to have in redraft. I've had him like 3 years in a row on my home league team, and
you never have to think about it. Like the problem is I had to think about it in my dynasty league last year because I had him, Drake May. Like those are my dynasty quarterbacks. So nice, every week it's like
you have to make a decision. I don't like doing that. I like decisions to be easy and not be stressing over my one redraft team.
It's a 16-team league where quarterback points are like doubled basically because it's touchdown only. You only get points for touchdowns. So I tried to trade before the season. I tried to trade Josh Allen for Ashton Genty, and they said no. And I was like, "You're getting a deal here." I also have CJ Stroud, and it's a 16-team league. So if like just take Josh Allen. I would offer the same deal. So I'm gonna just push quarterback here. I think actually we can't. I'll take the Mendoza pick. I assume I'm gonna hope he plays by week 9. Vegas has his starts at 9.5 right now, I believe. Taking Bo Nix plus one other. Yeah, like the 14th ranked quarterback right now is Bo or like Matt Stafford or something like. And in a 14-team league, you're looking at like Zay Flowers and Bo versus Josh Allen and Matthew Golden. and give me the bow side every time. Like you got to look at what the 2v2 is, and the bow or Stafford plus Lad McConkey or Zay Flowers, or if you like Igbuka, like that's the side you want, in my opinion. Especially if it's a full PPR league.
Like what I would say is like redraft is very, very different in the sense that like when positional runs happen, they like mean something. You know, like in best ball, like we don't really, you know, there are runs, but it doesn't really matter, you know. But like in your home league, in your redraft league, like positional runs really like decide like the story of the draft board. And if you like know your buddies and you know how they draft, like that should kind of be what you base your strategy around. You know, like if you know they take QBs earlier, they take QBs late, or you know there's going to be a run as soon as they start going off the board, like that should kind of be your frame of reference for like attacking like a redraft draft. Like a redraft draft is more like a real life like NFL draft or whatever. Like it's very different than a best ball draft where we all just do the same thing 1,000 times and change it up.
Right. And redraft certain pick, like those comfortable picks like Josh Allen do feel better than like
100%. Like I'm way like more likely to have Josh Allen in a redraft team than a best ball team. And
I'm going to take Devontae Adams higher because you don't have to think.
And there's also guys who are always just doing crazy shit too, so you can get really nice values.
Yeah,
you know, none of these rookies that we're taking, they're going to even know who they are. Like if like I'm in my league went to a keeper league this year, and I'm going to fully punt this season and just totally rebuild and just draft all the fun rookies and try to set myself up for the future.
All right, here we go. Time to just click a bunch of running backs. Yeah, we're gonna end with 7.
Did you get Rodgers? Nice, you did. Eh?
Yeah, we got Ward, Rodgers, and Mendoza here.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
We're just hoping that he plays by week 9, and if not, like it's fine. Like I think this is good enough. I probably could add a 7th wide receiver that's not a by week 9 guy. Quinshawn, Pollard, Corum, Marks, Katron, and a guy it's probably fine enough. Honestly, I need to take less Emmett Johnson.
I have taking him, but I want to. Actually, who I really want is Vidal, man. I really want more Vidal.
He's not drafted 100% draft, and I've got like 7.5 to 8%. So
that'll be enough to be overweight the field. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in a redraft league. Mate normally jumps running back and top quarterback. I normally hit layup with the top wide receiver. Yeah, like it's a lot. Quarterback is also it's a lot harder to find the elite wide receiver production as well, like on the waiver wire. So, like those early running backs and wide receivers are way harder to find. And if like Jaden Daniels goes down and you get a Mariota in there, like and you use your cap or whatever, like your salary to go get him, like you're just kind of ahead at that point.
Yeah, you're just crushing at the skill positions.
Yeah. Which I mean, like, and if your elite wide receiver gets hurt, like it hurts, but like the guy replacing him doesn't have as much value.
Yeah, Yoshibas is never getting there.
Yeah. So like that's another element to think about as well. Yeah, if you have a very balanced team, also like that's when you would take them, and hopefully this is helping out. I mean, it'll probably be too late for you, but I am going to do 3 or 4 redraft streams like the week before the NFL kicks off. Like I have a couple, like we're doing 3 $100. Me and my dynasty buddy, we're going to do 3 $100 dynasty or redraft drafts, just on Yahoo.
Well, maybe we can split a little FFPC team or something. I'd be down for that.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I can't do the managing side because I work Sundays,
I can do it. I literally have 2 redraft teams. It's not a problem. Yeah, like
I'm going to be doing.
I do one with my buddies, like my home league buddies, and then I usually do 1 or 2 over on FFBC just to have something to do.
I mean, I don't have the cash to do the main event, but maybe we will.
Yeah, maybe
we will.
Little dinger parlay into a main team. Yeah, well, what's nice is you on FFBC, if you do well in the 350, you can like get a playoff. You can get a main seed or whatever, right? So I played the main twice, and it's been through winning my 350 or doing well in the playoff contest. So I've never actually bought in for 2K, but I've played it twice now.
So what do we got here? We got Cam Moore, we got Mendoza. I mean, I actually really like this team. So by the way, Nicholas, I go live every Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Central, and every Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Central. So if you enjoy what you see, we're doing best ball most of the time, but I could talk anything. Just hit that sub. We're trying to get to 1,000 sub for anybody who hasn't subbed yet. And if we get to 1,000 before NFL kickoff, I'm doing a 24-hour live stream. So, and you're welcome to come back, ask your questions whenever. I can cover Dynasty and redraft and best ball and whatever.
Yeah, certified ball knower.
Yeah, I mean, we do okay in Dynasty overall. Carson Beck. I think Carson Beck is a great pick in these time boxes.
Yeah, that's fun, Zero. Yeah. Like they have such a good playoff schedule, and
they do.
You can pencil him into the playoff, starting roster, right? So it's the only way they're not there is if they're winning games through the season, right? Which I don't think is going to happen. But it's super fun. I'm building BBMs with Beck. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool build.
You're welcome, Cade, because I wanted the stack here with Mendoza. Like every time I get Brock Bowers, the Trey Tucker drafter just like smashes Mendoza ahead of ADP, and I never get him paired. So we got a 3-7-6-2. We got Cam Ward, Aaron Rodgers, Mendoza. Hopefully Mendoza's there by week 9. You got Judkins, Pollard, Corum, Woody Marks, Katron Allen, Ray Davis, Kamani Vidal. That's
fun. It's stacked.
And then Puka, Olave, Burden, Metcalf, Pittman, Wandale. Like, that's really good. And then Bowers, Kincaid. Like, it doesn't feel like this team should have been able to fit Bowers in, right? Like, I really like this team.
Yeah, it's fun. That RB room's sick, and the receivers obviously are good. The top end guys are sick.
All right, we are reviewing all the members. Sorry to keep asking questions. Because he was in knee jail. because
he was in jail.
He was in jail with a hurt knee, aka knee jail.
Yeah. So he was. Where was he going pre-jail? Was it
like
early second, mid-second?
He's going at the same spot. Like, or he was going kind of like ahead of Nico. He was going around like Drake London.
Yeah, so he was a mid-second staple, which is like probably where his fair market value is, right? But then he went to jail, so we had to discount him.
Yeah. All right, so we got Sladen here. We got a 2-5-8-3. Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, running backs Bijan, Kyle Monangai, Kenneth Gainwell, Chris Rodriguez, and Marshawn Lloyd. Wide receivers, George Pickens, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Romeo Dobbs, Trey Tucker, McMillan, Adonai Mitchell, Savion Williams. I'm in. You didn't even have like correlation. You just did it. I'm fully in. Colson Loveland, AJ Barner, Theo Johnson. I like it.
Another Theo.
He's taken them twice now.
Oh.
We got Zero here. I think he wants you to review the team. I'll read off the quarterback, running backs, and then tell me what you think. We got Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Carson Beck, Christian McCaffrey, Breece Hall, Travion, Algier, and Emmett.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, that's 5 RB. I think it's a lock there. I think you could go for it if you wanted to, but I don't think 5 changes anything. It's
Drake London, Terry McLaurin, Marv stacked up. Xavier Worthy, Omar, Jalen Naylor for the bring back, Isaac Tesla, Kittle, Kelsey, and Berg.
T-Ferg, yeah, it's good. Little 310 with Kittle.
Yeah, that's just a very solid team.
I think it's sharp, and yeah, the Beck stuff late season. I wish I knew. Like, I feel kind of bad for saying this. I don't know the playoff correlation by heart this year because I'm just looking at it on my screen and it lights up.
Yeah.
Now. So like usually I'm always like, oh yeah, you got the 15, 16, 17, but I'm sure there's plenty of playoff correlation built in. I just can't pick it out.
Yeah, I mean, week 17 is the one that really matters. So back to the Rashee Rice thing. Like, he was going earlier, and then like they found out that he had the procedure done before he went to jail, and everybody was worried about like him rehabbing in jail. But he wasn't in like normal people jail. Number one, he was basically in a medical ward. And number two, like I believe it's the same procedure Amon-Ra had before last year, and but
Amon-Ra wasn't coming off an injury. But yeah.
Well, it was a cleanup procedure.
Yes, which is very standard and guys do all the time. Yeah,
like Rashee wasn't coming off of an injury. He was hurt last year. He played.
He came back, yes, but I just meant like coming off of the ACL, still, even though it was.
Yeah, he was obviously fine. He was wide receiver 5 last year in points per game. So, but all right, we got a UCF Jaguar out in the wild. We got 3, 6, 7, 2. Lamar, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith. Running backs: Jonathan Taylor, Chase Brown, Rico Dowdle, Rashad White, Isaiah Pacheco, Brian Robinson. That's like, man, Chase. I don't know why, but Chase Brown just feels like. I feel like Chase Brown's one of the best picks on the board.
I have so much of this Taylor Brown combo. Like the dog math loves it. It balanced really well, and I just think they're both great picks. I think people are discounting Taylor too much,
especially in half-point PPR.
Yeah, I think Taylor's just a great pick, and Chase Brown. I mean, he's literally been like the guy you need like 2 years in a row, and since he's actually going to be good this year, like their defense should be improved, and all their weapons are healthy and ready to go, and he's like proven himself, and they have no one behind him. Like I think it's a smash deal.
Nobody's baking in their defense is going to be better, which means they may actually stop people, and he may be able to run out some games.
Yeah,
he may get an extra 4 points at the end of games here and there because their defense isn't just letting everybody score every single time.
He's also never going to slide before the goal line ever again.
Yeah, and Rashee is in a contract year, and the thing about him is like it's the off the field stuff that's like
it's the noggin. When all this news dropped, right? We got he's going to jail. His knee got scoped or whatever, right? We got it on the same day, right? And then you have to factor in people remember that Rashee Rice is an idiot, right? So all that happened at once. So you had 3 confluence of events at the same time. Does it actually matter to his football playing? No, probably not, right? But everyone just got reminded he does silly things. He went to jail and he got a knee procedure, and so it all just happened at once. So so he just took a hit, and he's still working his way back from there. And I don't think he's gonna go back up to where he started. I think he's probably a lock at where he is now. But he's a fine click. I usually fade him, but this year I'm mixing him in. Oh,
Chase Brown. Right? Chase Brown. Yeah. Well, I mean, Rashee Rice is too. So, Zay Flowers, Garrett Wilson, Parker Washington, Jacoby Myers, Jennings, Bernard, and Kirk. I like this.
Do we have T-Law?
Been a while.
Yeah, nice.
Lamar and T-Law and Geno. So all of it.
All stacked up. Yeah.
Juwan Jennings is a bring back to the Wilson stuff. And then we got Ferg and Chig. And Chig is the bring back to the Parker Washington stuff. So
we're a little thin at tight end, and I guess we're not that thin at receiver, but just the bottom guys feel thin. But there's probably a pick in there somewhere on tight end.
It feels thin because
it's probably
Parker, Jacoby, Juwan, and Kirk don't feel like they have upside. They don't feel like it.
Yeah. But what was the running back start here? We started 2 in the first 2, right?
Yeah, and then,
Yeah, I think you should always try to default to 5 RBs on underdog when you start with 2, and then if you take another guy at high capital, like Rico is kind of in that range, but you can work your way into 4 running back builds really easily if you take a third guy that's solid, and
I really like to do the Rico thing here, and then literally, if I take White, it's 50-50 on if I even take a 5th, and then or I just don't take another one until like Pacheco or B-Rob and be done.
Yeah, you got to be really careful when you start 2 running backs. Like when you go 6 there, like just those bottom running backs are just never going to hit your roster. They're just not, like so it's just really going to hurt you throughout the season. Like it's good to have in the playoff weeks when things are bouncing around and you want the leverage, but it's it's just kind of tough to spend two picks, the 2 your first picks on running back, and then still go 6 in an 18-round draft. It's like it's something I would avoid. So I would have chopped off that Brian Robinson pick and gone tight end or receiver if it was me.
I think I agree with that. I probably tight end honestly with that room. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. Brock Purdy, and this is Kale. Kale always builds just rock solid teams. Purdy, Daniel Jones, Tua, Omarion Hampton, Kyron, Jacobs, Chuba, Sean Tucker. That's like you probably didn't have to take Tucker, but
same thing. I wouldn't have taken Tucker. I guess it's because he's got the double 11 bye most likely.
Yeah,
that's why. I still don't think you want to take him.
I mean, if I'm assuming the other positions feel fine because I've seen a bunch of his teams: Lamb, Watson, Addison, Shaheed, Flournoy, Branch, Mooney. I think it feels fine.
Yeah, I mean you need those bottom guys to hit, but
yeah, then Tyler Warren, Pitts, and Goddard. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. Like Tucker could have been a wide receiver, Goddard could have been a wide receiver, but like I think all in all, it's fine. Like taking Tucker there, I do think. I think I might have if he fell like if he was like a 5 to 10 pick faller maybe. I actually got Tucker at like 213 the other day on underdog, which
he's
fallen.
He's on his way back. He hit a little roller coaster. He ran up and now he's running back down. Yeah. I think I clicked him at like I don't know, like 170 something, maybe even 160 at some point.
We got Cade here. We got a 3-4-8-3. We got Josh Allen, Jordan Love, Bryce Young.
3 QB Allen. So yeah, okay. This is what I'm talking about. We start 3 running backs and we totally punt RB4. Honestly, RB4 not even needed, but it's still probably good to do. But you can build super hyper fragile if you want.
Then we got Rome, Brian Thomas, Cortland Sutton, Chris Godwin, Matthew Golden, Diggs, Coker, Malik Washington, tight end Juwan Johnson, Sadiq, and Pat Fryermuth. So,
all right.
I like this. The one argument I will say between the 2 teams, like the 4 and the 5, the 5th running back, what it does is in those builds, like if it can get you those combinations through in a week that if 2 of those have a bad week and Tucker happens to have a good week and pushes that team through
for the playoffs, it's certainly good to have.
Yeah. For the playoff stuff, I think the 5th one makes it's fine.
Yeah,
I think you're fine either way, but it will allow you a chance at a more unique combination of high price players. Is all.
100%.
So
just talking about this team right here, like when I'm deciding like to go thin at one position, like right here, like we started 3 running backs. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so I'm either going 3 or I'm going 4. And what like makes that decision is what you're doing at the other positions. So this is an Allen team, I believe, right? Where we went 3 QB.
1 second.
Yeah. So I mean, that's fine. It's obviously not something you want to be doing all the time, but like because you did this here, because you went 3 QB, like to me that means we've like way over invested at QB again, which is fine, and we've way over invested at running back, like capital wise, which is fine. But like that means we're like we probably need that 4th RB to be another position that we're weak at, which is going to be receiver or tight end. So like this team could have used a TU4. It could have used a, I don't know, ninth receiver or something.
Yeah.
Like you can build these kind of builds, 3 running back starts and go 10 receivers. You know, it's totally reasonable. So yeah, that's the one thing. Like if you overinvested at 2 positions, totally fine. But I probably would have found that 4th RB in this build into one of the ones you were weaker at.
I mean, he only took the 4th because it was.
Oh, big fall. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
That or the 3rd. That's the only reason he did that. So, like, and he did say
that
it
makes
should be
sense.
illegal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
yeah.
And in this situation, normally I would agree with everything he said, but like in this situation, it's like, fine, I'll do it. Fine.
Yeah, that's a massive fall. You just take it. And I mean,
and he had a stack. He had a stack with it too.
I love Braylon. So honestly, yeah, this team's fine. I was just like, that's just kind of like my thought process on how to like decide. You know, when you're in one of those spots, like how to make the distinction. But yeah, that's fun. And in the playoff stuff, yeah, it's good. It's good to overspend. It's good to have backdoor outs in these playoff contests, like, right? So
yeah,
it's like if you're building for the nuts, like on drafters, like I kind of lean the other way. But in this stuff where it's a 2 of 12, or like obviously it expands 3 of 12, 4 of 12, the more you can get into to loading up on and RB's the position you do want to do that. They have the best path to score points on underdog. So layering in an extra running back in a playoff style contest is totally fine.
Yeah. All right, so I need to go because I'm actually going to be on another channel here in an hour, and I need to make some food and do some things around the house. But it is at this website or this YouTube channel I will be on in an hour. So go give them a sub. I will, if you're in the Discord, I'm going to post the link in the Discord whenever I go live. But anything you want to say before we head out?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Have fun on your stream tonight. And keep checking in on me here. Got my my Twitter accounts at Crypto though. Website's right here. Dogmath Bestball launching this week. Hopefully, it's late tonight, tomorrow, honestly. The solver's totally free, guys. The math behind the extension, the overlay, totally free. Dogmath.com, make an account, you can use it. It's pretty cool. So check that out if you haven't already. That's it.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't hit the sub yet, go ahead and hit the sub. I'll be back on tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. No guests yet, but I do have a feeler out there. So I'll see y'all then. Peace.